Yeah, it is.
Poison.
I welcome all of those watching the stream.
Hello, stream viewers!
All one of you.
Oh, that's one too many, man. But hey, it's recorded as well for later, so...
Yeah.
That's good.
People actually watching it?
Occasionally. If you need to catch up on something or...
Sometimes.
It's very convenient for the death cams, basically. So whenever somebody dies, I add that into the rest in peace section.
If you've got a huge Twitch following, feel free to send it to them so they can, watch our terrible D&D sessions. But
I don't even have Twitch.
you don't even have Twitch. And you call yourself a millennial. I have no idea how old you are, but...
No, I'm too old for that.
I mean, millennials started what did it? Millennials are like...
Presumably in the new millennium?
No, that's
No?
it.
What?
Wait,
Please don't
millennials
tell me I'm a
is
millennial.
from... Millennials is from...
82.
I had it somewhere.
Did you just say 82?
2000.
2000.
It's got to
Yeah.
be the 2000.
Yeah.
No, it isn't, because I'm a millennial and I'm 94, so...
Yeah, and I'm a millennial.
1994, I mean, not...
1982.
not
94.
it's from the 1980s until the
It's from
2000s.
82. I know this
Yeah.
because it's my birth
In
year.
2000 it ends.
Really? 20 years?
Yeah.
Yep.
You crazy kids.
Posers, you're not even 1,000 years old.
Anyway, I think we should all just take a moment and say hello to our new player, Mr. Kosovo.
Hello.
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 Welcome. Is your name related to country or is just for fun?
That's my long-lasting nickname.
Okay, cool.
Who is playing a ranger elf
No.
lady. That's pretty much the first response.
A wood elf female ranger.
Those
Wood elf
exist?
ranger.
Nice. That's really cool.
Awesome. We haven't had a ranger, have we?
No, I said that the other month, and then I looked at the ranger class and found out why nobody ever plays a ranger. That should be good. There's the void or magical plane walker ranger. That sounds pretty cool.
Cool.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah. It's useless
Awesome.
in other Dragon Fields, but it's very cool. I'm just kidding.
Might be. Nothing's useless in the Dragon's Fields.
I'm just kidding. Are you using the alternative revised rules for the Ranger or just a textbook one?
A textbook, I believe.
Okay.
Good old-fashioned player's handbook.
Sweet.
Right, Graham.
Hello,
So-
Ron.
So I'm standing in the middle of town. I pulled Drummond out. Is he working now?
What state was Drummond in?
Confused and Scottish last time I used him.
He wasn't Scottish last time you used him.
He was.
No,
No,
was
he went all posh and stuff towards
Yeah.
the end.
He wasn't Scottish.
Posh and Scottish in one sentence, really?
He was Scottish, and then he became precariously posh, and Bron was rude to him, and he hasn't really said much in it since.
Why are you making us read, Carmen?
Hang on, did you...
Sorry, I'm just
No,
like...
you sold Drummond.
I can't let it sit like that. Sorry. I can't
What?
have Graham be misinformed.
Thank you for your thorough research. Ron, I'm
I
pretty
can
sure
do further research.
I'm pretty sure you gave Drummond away because he was useless.
No, I was threatening to do that.
Oh, okay, I'm bored of millennial information now.
All right.
Fuck off.
Typical millennial.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess.
Get down to Starbucks.
I'm already in ordering. Johnson,
Oh
I'd
my
like
God.
a venti latte. Pumpkin spice, please.
Vente, why not large?
I have to admit,
It's way bigger than large, that's why.
the Graham Fuhr interchange that just happened. I thought I was watching this again.
I don't know what it is.
Daria.
I've missed the meme reference there. What's a
It's
Daria?
super old from like the MTV ages, but it was really funny.
It was a really great show.
Yeah.
Daria Morgendorfer.
How did it go? Like
Her resting bitch face is what I'm aiming for in my life.
When you level up, maybe.
Does anybody want to do anything around town? Should we?
Yeah.
Do...
Potions.
Maybe you want to. We've got a new.
Go and speak to Dobson.
You've got a new friend who's appeared in the town centre.
Where?
Maybe you should take her for a tour.
It
Say hello.
doesn't
That's
have
fine.
it doesn't have a name on its token, so it doesn't exist
wow.
in my book. Because I don't know the gender yet. That's why I said it.
Prefer they.
She.
It's a she.
Do you have dark vision, Arizona?
I do.
Yeah, of course. Elves do.
Don't give me that shit.
Can we hear me?
Yes.
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 Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello.
Ground control to Major Varon.
That's very clever. Well done.
Pat on the head.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Greetings, elf. What brings you to these parts?
So Arizona, you
Let's
see in
just
front
call
of
him
you.
elf.
A
You
ghost.
see a ghostly figure, which is Lyanna here.
A racist ghostly figure. Oh, you used to be an elf? No, you weren't. You were him. Okay. Don't mind our local ghost. It's absolutely normal.
Ghosts are not normal.
Well, here it is, let's say. What brings you to Flamescar?
Road.
Ah, the talkative kind. Well, I'm Locke. This is Leanna. And there's some other folks around who will introduce themselves soon enough. What's your name?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Curious name.
Like any other.
I suppose.
Wow.
Well, what do you do for a living?
Walk around.
Ah, that's good because we're about to do some walking.
Well,
Into some caves, hopefully filled with gold and other treasures.
is it-
I could use some gold.
Yes, couldn't we all? You're welcome to tag along if you would like.
Might as well.
Yeah, no, you're very friendly to strangers.
Well, people here die quite quickly, so we gotta
You've got to let that go.
we gotta fill up the ranks.
I was about to say, is that like a mild threat? Be more friendly.
People die here quickly.
Cracks knuckles.
You can head down southeast if you like and choose a grave in advance.
Put a deposit.
Definitely run out of grave space.
Got my plot already booked.
Hey, where's the dead and gone sign gone?
Just bury me when I fell.
What was that? Sorry.
Just bury me where I fell.
Oh, okay. I'm
Well, that's
sure.
nice and easy.
Sure, Baron here can take care of that.
So, Arizona, is there a road
Yes.
taking you somewhere specific, or you're just aimlessly walking?
Just walking.
So you're not sure where you're going. So you're gonna keep walking, or you wanna stick around for a while?
Depends. Where's the gold?
You tell me. You tell me. I'll go there.
Well, we hope there's some sort of treasure down south. Is it?
You mean where we're going today?
Yes.
That's southeast. We're going. Take a look at our map.
Yes.
Which I'll put
There's
on- put on a
some
paper.
caves which are unfortunately named evil caves.
We had another name last
They're
time.
not
we
that evil.
went. You guys tricked me into going there with a different name last time. What was it?
The lovely fun caves.
Don't let the name fool you. They're only mildly evil.
Yes.
The slightly evil caves.
What difference does it make?
That's the spirit.
And,
Leona,
Ready.
can you describe a bit how your character looks?
She's short, even for a wood elf. She's wearing normal clothes, tattered, dirty. On top of it is leather armor, mismatched but functional. Hair black, short, naturally formed dreads. That's about it. Longbow, backpack, dagger, quarterstaff for walking.
All right.
well, it certainly looks like you could use some gold to.
Wow.
Leona
You
just
say this in the first meeting.
So rude.
Leona just like looks up and down and yeah, gives her gear a look.
Throwing some serious shade.
Yeah. Well, do you need anything? Because we have a vault full of adventuring gear that we reasonably make available to our adventuring friends.
What is in the vault?
Oh, if I start telling you everything that's in there, it'll take all day. I just put a link to it. You can just knock yourself out. But if there's something specific you would need, we have some armor there, we have some weapons.
Some better armor and maybe a rapier would be nice.
What armor can you wear? Just light?
Best for me would be studded leather.
Studded leather.
We have a studded leather
We do
armor,
have-
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take it if you'd like.
Leveling up like a pro.
Oh, that was my old one, I think.
Still got some blood on it.
Yeah. Just wipe that off. It's fine.
It's very toasty. Still.
That will keep me warm in the cold nights.
Good. So you're taking it, yeah?
Yep.
All right. And in terms of weapons, we have quarterstaffs, short swords, daggers, crossbows. What else? Longsword. That's about it.
Longsword. Can you use it with dex?
Not
Longsword,
sure.
no.
No.
Then it's useless.
Okay.
All right. So the armor then. Sorry, what was your name?
We have a oil of slipperiness as well, by the way, Graven. If you don't feel oily enough, your armor.
Yeah, I think I'm just the right amount of oily, thanks.
From not bathing.
Yeah. It's kind of, after a while, it's like a natural kind of,
I was about
You
to
know.
say the same.
yeah, it's fine. Keeps you clean and everything.
It's naturally aromatized as well. That's
Yeah, it's good.
Organic.
Manly smell.
very, very organic.
We're going to be losing stealth checks thanks to you.
No, it's
Have to
nice and
start
clean,
approaching
fragrant.
from upwind.
No,
Anyway.
he's stuffed lavender in all the gaps. Try and hide the smell.
Fragrant night.
Exactly.
Hey, at least you're not being called the Onion Knight.
And Arizona, we also have a merchant here who sells wares. He also has some free potions, which you never know what's going to happen, but it's always fun to try. Call them Dumber potions.
You will die.
That hasn't happened yet.
No, nobody's died. It's just
There's a good chance that they will
It's
help.
just very funny every time.
I think we have Leanna with us at the minute. Leanna.
Yeah.
I am here, yes.
yeah, she's there.
Yeah. I thought like you are in your ghostly state because of a bad potion.
No.
Well, it's debatable.
Oh, the one that got you drunk. You mean.
As she died, she drank a potion, and it's unclear whether it was her god that brought her back or the potion.
Ah, okay.
That's how I described it, I believe.
But the last potion I had turned me invisible for several hours. So. He
Oh,
changed-
they can be really useful, yeah.
No. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, does anyone need one such potion.
I still have one, so wait, do I? Let me check.
No, I need some regular healing potions though.
Well, I can go for it.
So who has the collar on?
Me.
So 2 people, right?
And Niall
Do
as
you,
well.
you don't have a remove curse.
No, I don't have that, but
Ah.
what I can do is infuse some necklaces with magic, and you could use false life when you need it.
Ooh, that might come in handy.
I just need to know how many of you there are.
I think there were, I
Three
think
of
it was
us.
3 of us.
Yeah.
3 of us. Oh god, that's all my slots, but fine. You need it. Graham,
what-
can I do that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
What does it do, false life?
Just, it's that... Wait.
1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Oh my god, come on. Thank you. There it is.
And it's at a higher level or level 1?
It's... Wait, I have to... You gain 5 additional for each slot level above first. No, it's a first level, so...
Okay.
it's
D4
only
plus
that.
4
Yeah.
hit points.
But we have to
Just
activate this at
for-
some point, or?
Yeah, exactly. So you can imagine it as I'm giving you necklaces with gemstones, and they're just like more next. You can wear it whatever. You can also like just hand me something I can infuse with. So
Cool.
yeah,
Very cool. Thank you.
have that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Come in
You're
handy.
welcome.
Okay.
God, I'm looking
So
like
you-
Mr. T with all these necklaces on.
So what was that? False life you put on there?
Yeah, exactly.
Necklace of.
It's that thing I can do, the infuse magic thingy.
You put a thing in here.
There
Are
you
we
go.
assuming Niall is with us?
He
So
is, yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he gets one too. Yeah.
I just hand you free a gemstone with infused magic.
Well, thank you.
So that's got how many extra temporary hit points?
We roll when we activate it, a d4 plus 4.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. Cool.
1d4 plus 4.
Alrighty then.
So, yeah, you wanted to buy some potions?
Yes, I
you
certainly do.
Do you want to introduce Arizona to Dobson while you're at it?
Yes. Come this way. You can meet our friendly trader, Dobson. He's got everything. Prices are usually a little bit high, but he's a good chap. He's all right. Just don't get on his bad side.
Have we ever?
Who doesn't have a backside?
Oh, he's got a bad side.
Does
Have you, Dobson?
Oh, hello, Graven. How are you? Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Off out adventuring today, are we?
Certainly are.
Oh, lovely day for it.
We're after some healing potions, if you've got any.
Yes. I got a few of those kicking around. You're not getting on well with these new potions I've been brewing up, then?
Well,
not
I've
cracked
got-
it yet, have we?
No, yeah. I haven't tried them.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
You hear from
Some of the others have.
They're awesome.
So yeah, healing potions. So how many have you got?
Yeah, I think I've got 4 or 5 in the box over here. Let me have a look. And he turns around and he pulls out 4
All right.
potions.
Can I take a couple of those?
Yes. Standard price, 50 gold pieces each.
Right, you are. I'll hand over 100 gold. Let me just do that. So I've got 3 now in my thing. You haven't got any healing kits, have you?
Yes. Plenty of those. Don't have much call for them normally, but yes, there's some in that box over there.
Can I have a couple of those as well?
Yes, of course. I think they're much cheaper. They're much cheaper.
Did you delete me, Graham?
No, just moved you. Yes. Yes, they're only a couple of silver pieces each.
Fantastic. I'll take 2.
Yes,
If I
no
may.
worries. Yes,
Super.
of course.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to buy a healing potion, please.
Yes, 50 gold pieces.
I hand over 50 and get one back.
Get one back, and I'll drink all of it. You're never gonna knock me down. Where did you go, Leona?
I don't know. You took me
there he
away.
is.
I definitely didn't.
Well, I
Anyway,
disappeared.
You're back now. Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop.
All right.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Did you introduce?
I am done.
Has everybody got what they need? Arizona, do you need anything from Dobson?
I don't think so. I can't afford it anyway.
No. Oh, well, I can lend you some money.
He takes
I actually
30%
might
interest.
get.
Don't be so naive to trust a stranger.
How much is one potion again, Dobson?
50 gold pieces. Standard
What
price.
Bargain.
I think I will take one.
Okay, good. Yes, it's my last one. Would you like one of the special brews?
Say yes.
Special brew.
Yes, why not?
Oh, good. Yeah. So please let me know how you get on. I'm keen to know if we're cracking this this formula.
Thank you, I will.
I did tell him
What have I-
that I turned invisible, right?
Yeah, but it's just... I'm afraid for few.
I mean, what's the likelihood you're just gonna die straight away?
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
knowing you...
I can honestly tell you, I don't know if it's on the list or not.
That's comforting.
Glad I've got my colour on.
So are we good to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I think so. Yeah.
So we're going southeast all the
Okay,
way.
you guys come on with the plan. Wait, and then we'll get crack on.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're doing actually. So we're gonna go to door 3, right? Which we unlocked but didn't go through.
That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
And then, do you guys remember what Merlin told us in the pub? All those fun stuff he told us?
Nope.
No. What did he tell us?
The Protectorate was this band of humans who fought dragons, I think. I have to read it through as well. Champions of an age defined not by their past achievements, but by their fortitude to survive as a group. Anyway.
Right, and then the dragons sucked off, so they didn't have anything to do.
And,
I think, right?
Right. Okay, that does ring a fake bell, actually.
So their symbol ring showed that their interest in dragons, and some say the gold and blue banner around the side showed the eventual capture and taming of the dragons. So they might have tamed the dragons.
Hello.
Here.
The myths surrounding there are many, blah blah blah. But there's potentially a very big treasure. That's hidden
Now you're
somewhere.
talking.
There was even one that was a half giant and a brute. We know about some of the different guys that were in there. We know their symbol. And we get the feeling this whole region of the dragon fields, its name is coming from the fact that these dragons came to fight and duel each other because they were bored.
I stopped listening when you said treasure. I think we'll just go and get that. All right, let's head off then.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, we're heading off.
Yeah, we're heading off, Graham.
Graham?
Graham, we're heading off.
We're heading off, Graham.
We're heading off.
Yes,
heading
Graham.
off.
Let's go, Graham.
Yes.
All
We
aboard
actually have
the
a
party,
wiki
Belle.
page on this whole dragon thing, I just realized.
Right, I'm just gonna move you all to.
We have?
back.
What?
Can
Wait.
you just not move your tokens for a moment, please? That would be helpful. Hey, did Niall turn up?
Oh, he's going to be late, isn't he?
Oh, his
Or is he
tokens
there?
moved. I thought he might be here.
Oh, he's logged in.
I am here.
Oh.
Is it?
Hello.
I think you kept speaking over it, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, we got how many people are in this session then? 1, 2, 3,
Too
4,
many.
5, 6,
No.
7, 8. Is that
Just the right amount.
Hands up if you're not in the town square. Great.
Hands up, what?
Hands up, cool. Let's go. Alrighty then. Wow, this is a big old session. Big old session. Look down, look down. Oh, man has been playing Limits. Right, okay. We need. So you're going south. Of course you're going south. Where else would you be going?
North?
Southeast.
southeast.
Yeah. Okay, so as you head out of Flamescar,
In
you
a 2x2.
your merry adventure towards the evil caves.
Everybody hold hands.
You take the slightly longer route to give to give Arizona a little more knowledge of the local area, and find yourselves walking down the path on the way to Merlin's house.
Nice music.
It's a bit epic, isn't it?
Coming to a copyright strike near you soon.
That's why we need to keep talking over it.
This is where those scary trees were, isn't it?
Yes,
You say that each time.
I'm just double checking, so I don't just go up and attack a tree for no reason.
As you move up and around the corner, you see stood on the path is a goblin riding a hog. Just
That is
kind
not
of stood
what that
there.
icon looks like.
That's what it is.
He's not riding it, you mean?
Yes.
He is riding it, but not for transport purposes.
Jesus, Echo.
Goblin
Niall,
hog
you need to-
botherer.
Oh my goodness.
Please don't die.
Yeah.
You've killed Graham.
Oh, he's not breathing anymore.
Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
So
Came
Niall,
out
real
of the
quick,
right
Fjord gave you a necklace that's enchanted, and you can use false life with it. That's for Niall, in case you didn't miss the beginning.
So does the goblin notice this huge crowd of people coming around the corner?
The goblin is immoving.
When Locke sees, is like, ah! Oh, it's.
More gin, that'll help.
Oh dear.
Who's got a bow?
I've got a bow.
I do.
Did
I
you
was
say he's
gonna
not
murder
moving?
this.
Did you say he wasn't moving, or he is
He is
moving?
not moving.
Is it breathing?
Yeah, from where you can see it, it seems to be alive. It's just simply sitting.
Is he looking at us or away?
You're not really too sure. You can't see his eyes.
Who wants to throw an arrow at this thing? Or around it?
I will snipe him.
What actually? Wait.
Or we could talk to it, if anybody speaks Goblin, or if it speaks Common. Hello, friend! Screams Locke.
Yeah, shout.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mm.
What are you doing to that hog?
And it just sort of turns and looks at you, but doesn't move. Seems to have something in its hands.
What does it look like?
Can we?
Kind of
can
looks
we-
like a small box. Doesn't seem
What's
to
in
have
the box?
Go look. Come on, Locke.
You always want me to
I
go, and I'm
dare
the one
you.
getting. I'm always the one getting cursed because you're always you can't send anyone but me.
I'll move a bit closer and see what I can see.
Okay.
Me as well.
So as you move up, you can see that this goblin is. You're pretty sure it's looking at you, but its eyes seem to be completely glazed over. It doesn't seem to have any real
Can
kind
I
of focus.
perceive that he's possessed?
Roll an insight check.
Suck it.
There does seem to be some sort of possession over this goblin. And as Graven takes a step forward, Graven and Locke, in fact, you hear a familiar voice, but coming from the mouth of the goblin.
And you feel.
Do I whose voice is it that we recognise?
You
Does it have a
recognize-
French accent?
You
Is it that old
immediately
bloke?
recognize it to be the voice of Jano.
Jeannot.
Jano, who's got the hair?
And the voice
I
comes
do.
out. Do you have my hair?
Yes, we have your hair.
Yes, we have more hair.
Place
you-
it in the box.
Can you remove our necklaces, please?
Yeah.
Hang on now. Give him one here to test first.
Are you playing in a cave?
It sounds like
he's,
something.
Sounds okay to me.
he's talking over Roll20 as well.
Oh, you should
That's right.
disable that. Yeah.
Ah.
From last time.
I've actually disabled
Ah.
all the audio, so I don't hear it twice.
There we go. That sounds better.
You were saying, Niall?
Just give him one hair. The bastard. I don't trust him.
Mm. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea, actually.
For your colours.
Yes.
So I show him the hair from a distance. We'll give you, just remove those colors, and the hair is yours.
Give him one hair. If it's the right stuff, he can take it off. Take the colours off me and Graven, who didn't make any sodding deals with anybody. then we can give them the rest of the hair, and he can take it off Locke, who made the promise in the first place.
Why is my Roll20 just restarted for no reason? That's
I
weird.
think I just reset the chat thing, so it restarted. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we just put, what if he only needs one hair?
Well, that's fine. If it's the right hair, then he can take the colours off.
Yeah.
And if he's not going to do it, then he's not going to do it. So
Yeah.
So, will you remove our colors?
We had a deal, didn't we?
Alright.
No, we didn't have a deal. No, not at all. Just put a sonic collar on my neck.
He has a point. He didn't make a deal with you. So I put
One hair, hair, 2 colours, and then the rest.
I only asked you for a simple lock. It is not a difficult task.
Yes, and we got it. So off with the
Lock
colors.
is- Lock.
Box, then.
I'm going to cast command on you if you don't put the hair in the box.
I'm trying to say, just everybody's talking, so I'm not saying that I'm putting the hair in the box. I'm putting the hair in the box.
Okay. As you do so, the goblin snaps the box closed, turns away, and attempts to starts darting back into the forest away on its hog.
Hey, what about our colors?
And as you finish the sentence, you feel them all disappear from around your neck.
Ah, hooray.
Ah,
Thank God for that. All right.
note to everyone, I kept one string of hair in the necklace of eyes.
Ah.
We can keep tabs on her if we want to.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's good that it's been taken care of.
Yeah. I feel much happier now.
I am sure that won't come back and bite us in the arse.
No, absolutely not.
How could it? We have a protector guarding our souls.
Can everyone just stop moving their tokens for a moment, please?
But we aren't at the end of the road yet.
That's okay.
It's not realistic.
It is, because I'm going to say the words.
You're breaking our immersion.
I will break. As you continue onward with your journey, a bit more confused about what's going on in the bigger picture, but glad you've lost these necklaces. You push on deeper into the southeastern forest, walking through the deep undergrowth and the trees, until you find the small slither in the earth where you entered the mysterious ticking noise dungeon. Ticking noise.
Ticking noise
There's no ticking noise. It is.
Oh.
Dumbledore.
You got it. Dungeon. There it is.
Don't forget to center the map once it's loaded, please. Thank you.
Aha.
I recognize this place.
I can't see anything. I'm all dark. Oh, there's an extra me down the bottom there, look.
It is dark in here. That's probably the one who had the torch out.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's so bright.
It's true, actually. We have at least one source of light. Ouch! Ouch!
Sorry.
Why are you? What, Craven? What are you doing?
I'm moving this up so you can see there's an extra me that you need to delete.
No, I've done that. Why are you moving your other token?
What?
What?
Shit, it's all dark.
What? It's all
You-
dark now.
You have a token. You've moved your token halfway up the map to there.
That's because there was one down at the bottom. I said there's an extra me, and
Yeah, I
nobody.
deleted that one ages ago.
No, I think you deleted the wrong one because.
No, I didn't. This is,
Well, I don't know.
this is the one you are.
That's the one I am.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay, I can't see anything.
And,
All right, well, I'll get my sword out then, which has got that nice glow on it, so I can see what I'm doing.
You guys are fiery sword
Yeah.
hair.
I also cannot see.
Wow, that's because for some reason your token never gets set up right. Whenever I move it from map to map. Right, can everybody see what they think
No.
they should be able to see?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Bron can't see. Bron, you can see.
Now I can see.
Anybody else? Cool. I now know why we don't do 8-player sessions very often. Okay, so you find yourself at the entrance of the tunnel.
Okay, somebody lead the way, so you can remember where we're going.
Yeah, I know the way.
But not this.
This way.
I've only been here 3 times.
And,
Side note: Leanna has her rod out.
Steady on.
If you
First
must.
color is now rods. Okay.
So she can't be surprised.
For those of you that haven't been here, you find yourself walking down a winding kind of path that leads further into the earth. There are many little paths that come off these things here. They seem to be fairly empty. There's a small bridge here with a hole in the wall that leads down to another level.
Mind the gap. Yoo!
What, really?
Immediately jumps through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we climb down these, don't we?
Yeah.
Do I hear anything besides our own noise?
You do not.
Excellent.
Does
Graham, what is-
anything look different from last time? Has anybody been here since we've been here? Can we tell?
Roll a perception check.
Watch the gap.
Oh yeah, that green thing is a massive hole in the floor that's got a kind of a dead, very burnt kobold in it.
I guess not.
Graham,
No,
why
nope.
doesn't Thea have fire emanating from her?
because I can't do that and her dark vision from the same token.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Roll20, man.
Feel free to go complain to the Roll20 mods.
Yeah, and get banned.
I don't want to get banned.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you carry on pushing down. You don't find any sign or trace of anything else having been in here since your last visit, which was about a month ago now. But
Yeah.
you don't hear or see
Yes.
anything. It's
So
complete
we'll-
darkness apart from your own lights.
We're getting
Pretty much
close
the same
to
as we left it then.
We're getting close to the big chamber where these rays came out, so let's just be a bit more careful here. Hello, any rays here? Any undead?
You hear sort of echo through the room.
And I
You
said,
can see
not
as
you, Leanna.
As you walk up, you can see the large, scorched pile of bodies that you
Oh yeah.
you saw once, that you created, in fact, after your second visit, where you hadn't burnt the bodies, and a bunch of shadows had turned up to try and feast on their souls,
And killed Varen's brother.
and killed Varen's long-lost, not very well-remembered brother. May have been called Taran or something like that.
Ralamaris.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
The one we didn't get enough time to know him and memorize his name. Yes.
Probably for the best.
Varen's
Yes.
a lot easier to remember as well. So you carry on pushing further up to the first door you found in here.
Maybe show that to everyone so...
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Excuse me.
I'm doing it. I'm just trying to find it. Knockers. There we go. So you see, behind the brushed away vines and doodahs, you see a large knocker with a black and white dragon wrapped around. Underneath this knocker, you see the large number 5.
Nice.
The door is open.
Those are some nice knockers.
Boom boom.
You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head.
And presumably you continue onwards.
Yep.
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 Map centering, please.
I'm literally putting you on the map.
It's just that whenever I don't say it, you don't do it. So.
I always do it. So you push through, you push down, further into the earth, down a small
I remember this bit.
spiral staircase, down into a muddy, dirty-looking room that looks like it was once well stoned, but has now been lost to the earth.
Any sounds?
Again, the dungeon is deathly silent.
Alright. Keep going
Okay.
this way.
I'm glad you remembered the way.
Through quickly the way that you remember coming before.
I don't remember, and you guys are gone. But I think this way.
It's
Yes.
up, right,
No,
up,
I found
right.
it. Yeah. Found it.
Ron leaves behind a trail of clues of where we're going.
And if you could all just stop there for me, please.
Yes.
No. Why did you all move after I said stop?
Stop there.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Right now, thank you very
Oh,
much.
okay.
I need somebody with you touch. Okay. All right. So you walk into the kind of the main dungeon area, past a bunch of statues. You've walked past now. You have walked past now many times. Again, all looking kind of deathly silent. You look down, have a brief look down into the mummification room as you pass, and explain to Arizona that that's where you once encountered some dead bodies that turned into mummies. You can see the rest of the room. You see the piles of dead bodies, all wearing a similar garb, made of a very similar material, kind of a dark red material, and these large statues are all. What is that noise? Are all very a kind of humanoid dragon mix. Large humans with even larger dragon wings. As you just saunter past them, as you have many times before, you hear a creaking and a cracking, and
Coming from where?
from all of these statues,
Oh, great.
Oh.
and coming from. Is that an action to do that?
Yes.
I feel like you should do that after I finish my sentence, but
Okay. Yeah, you tell me when it happens.
as part of your initiative, probably. But and the creaking and the cracking gets louder as they slowly pull their wings away from the walls.
Again with the moving statues.
It is a trope.
Don't blink.
How many of them? All of them?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
It looks like at least 6.
Yep.
These 5 statues
Oh.
slumber forwards towards you and start to kind of make their way towards you and look very threatening. I would like you all to roll initiative, please. For those of you that have never rolled initiative in this game, there are rules that you must follow. Otherwise, you'll get in trouble. So don't get in trouble. You just get beaten up. When you want to roll your initiative, you must first click on your token, and then click the initiative button in your character sheet, and that way you will get added to this new turn order thing that's just appeared on the screen.
So
That was
just
mostly for you, Arizona.
there's a big addendum to this rule. If you do not click on your token, like I did, and I rolled a 22, you do have to re-click on your token and roll it again, and you take the lowest score. So unfortunately, I've now got a 15, not a 22.
It is. I thought you had a macro to do it all for you.
I forgot about the macro and I clicked initiative.
He does, but he has to click his token first to make the macro.
No, I don't. The macro won't do it unless you've clicked your token.
Oh, that's clever.
I have no idea where I got it from.
I could probably.
I could do one of those.
It's not
I
too
can see the
difficult.
initiative.
Sorry?
It's at the top 3 on the top of your character sheet. You have armor class, initiative, and speed above your hit points. on your character sheet.
In the middle column.
Hold on, character sheet.
Sorry, you're breaking up a bit there.
So where it says your hit points, it should be like 10 or something. I don't know. Above that, directly above, it says initiative.
Do you have your character sheet open though?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you see?
Oops.
Hang on.
I got +5, but I can see the macro, the roll thing.
Okay,
you just
so
click on the word initiative.
Click on the word initiative. That's it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, here we go.
Also +5. Wow,
That's
Dexy.
Yeah.
that's pretty
All
good.
of the decks.
Did you roll your stats?
I did roll my stats.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
I was insanely lucky.
Pretty cool. It's hard to start with a +5.
That's a good start.
Alright, good armor class 2, so you'll be on the front. Right next to Graven.
I'm squishy.
Alright,
Okay,
next
so
to
these things
We'll be right behind you.
lumber forward.
Which one?
Leanna, what do you do?
All right. I'm in that square. That is a bad square to be in.
We're nicely spread out, by the way.
Yeah,
You did that yourselves, though.
Yep,
that's all right.
that's fine.
Right. Yes, Leanna.
Yes. Sensing these creatures coming alive, she can feel it in her rod. She's very alert because of that. She spins around to the one nearest to Locke, and she just throws a. It doesn't have a form. It's like a ball of blackness. She throws that at the statue. And it must make a wisdom save.
Okay. It passes.
It does.
What happens?
Absolutely nothing.
Ah,
And that is Leanna's turn.
All right, and then Baron. Oh,
Can I... Let me just click on something. That's a bonus action, nice. She will cast that on herself.
okay. Good plan. Okay,
Right.
then Baron.
Okay. So, Varen will eye up the mummies in the corridor. Not in that way. I know I'm a necromancer, but I'm not that bad. And he will send out a scorching ray to attack.
To what?
oh, you cut out there at the end.
Sorry. He will send out a scorching ray to attack the 3 mummies closest to him.
They're statues,
So-
though.
Oh, well, statues. Are they statues?
They are.
Okay. In that case, I will not do that thing. And instead, I will ray of frost the closest statue to me.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good hit.
Boom.
That's surprising. Holy
I
crap.
appreciate the vote of confidence.
So you Ray of Frost this one.
I think that's more damage than you've ever done cumulatively.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. What's 6 plus 8? 16? 14?
14.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, you blast this thing with a large cone of frost. Ray of frost, even. You want to do anything else?
I think that's me done for now.
Okay, Bron, the destroyer of horses.
By all, right. because this thing's so close, I'm going to take the longsword out and give him a good thwack.
Good hard thrashing. Oh, yeah, it's a good
Wow,
start.
look at what's going on here.
Starting well tonight.
Oh, don't worry, I'm up next.
I was just going to say, I think we'll balance it out.
There you go. Oh, what the hell?
So 7
7
points.
damage.
Alright, you slash at this thing and it. Rawr.
And
doing
do I get another go?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks, don't you?
Extra
You're
attack.
Yes.
fighter, aren't you?
But you already rolled it.
Hang on. Yeah.
15.
Graven always attacks like 19 times, so.
I couldn't remember if it was tied into me using the bow or tied
No.
into...
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's
You
correct.
get
Sorry.
two.
It's
I'm
15.
just wondering why you don't have 4 swings with your sword. Don't you normally have 4 shots with
If
your
I
or is
do
that-
action surge.
Ah, right, okay. That hits, yes, 15. Come on.
Alp.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm back. I,
Okay.
clicked on
Ah.
the thing.
Don't need to press that button. Okay. 6. Yep. It's still sort of slowly lumbering towards you though. You want to do anything else?
Nope, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Then Fear.
I think I will just hit the one that is standing right in front of me
Cool.
with some acid and hope that it hits. 21. Nice.
Nice.
You know you might even make it trip.
Come on.
11!
11!
Ooh.
That's a solid. That's like almost max damage. Good effort. All right. Yes, you hurl this acid into its face. You see bits of stone start to melt as the acid kind of goes down. Yeah, that's a good hit.
Nice.
You want to do anything else?
No, but that's for saying bad things about her before. There you go.
All right. Okay, so one of these stone turns and lumbers towards Locke.
Do I
Don't.
get an attack of opportunity?
Of course.
I only have my rod of alertness in hand. How much does that do?
It's an improvised weapon, so it'll be a 1d4.
1d4, cool.
I think that's an improvised weapon.
Might be. Like a foot.
Do him. Do him.
What the
Oh!
heck is happening tonight?
Just getting them all out of the way early. That's fine. We like it.
This is plus my strength, plus
Sure.
1. Yeah!
Good.
Wallop.
You wallop him with your. You are so alert. You were ready for. You were born for this moment. And you smack it, and you see big bits of stone chip off the back of it as it lumbers towards Locke, and pummels down upon him with his fist.
Ah! Tonight's a great night.
Perhaps.
I think our offerings worked.
Yeah, right. Smashing its hand against Locke's armor and taking
What?
2 points of damage. The one, Leona, as you slowly turn around, you see a fist pummeling towards your face.
He feels compelled not to attack me because I am
All right, yeah.
a woman of the gods.
And you roll a
Wisdom saving throw.
sorry,
Wisdom.
wisdom.
That's not how Sanctuary works, but there you go.
Was it not?
Is it not?
Again, he drops if you do an attack.
What?
If you attack when you got Sanctuary, you limit it.
That's what it says at the bottom.
Yes, sanctuaries.
Yeah,
For like protecting people who don't
Fortunately,
necessarily
it's
do
bonuses.
anything.
Why didn't you tell me this, Graham?
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, I know why your token is because you're not on the map. Why You must have been here a second ago. Oh, you're there. No, hang on. What's going on? Oh, I know why it's gone black for you. Sorry. I moved you to the map layer. Can you see now, Arizona?
Yeah, I see it now.
What did you see on the map layer? Are there any traps?
Blackness. Blackness. All blackness.
Okay.
No.
Leanna,
Misses with his fist.
yeah, trusting in the gods, she lets the fist come at her. Realizing it's gonna hit her, she dodges out the way.
And it does not manage to hit you as you dart sideways anyway. And as you sort of look up, you see another one swinging towards Graven. Holy shit, managing to hit him.
Blimey.
I'm doing... What? Why is that? 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm going to parry that one.
Okay.
So... boom. 8. So it only takes 8 damage.
Okay. And the one that Bron is currently slashing at with his sword also lunges forwards. When you hear both noises but haven't seen it on your screen yet, you never know which one.
Yes.
And
Hang on.
pushes straight past his sword, smashing a fist into Bron's face,
Ow, my face.
doing 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And then Graven, you're up.
Okay. Hang on. Still trying to sort my hit points out. My keyboard went to sleep.
Oh
Brilliant.
dear.
Okay, right. Alright, I'm gonna smash my sword into this guy here.
Good plan.
Boom. For 23 for the
That's
first
a
one.
hitter.
For 6. Slashing damage. And then I'll bring it down for another attack.
Okay.
For another 23. For another 13 slashing damage.
Yeah. Arzana's not in the order.
Yes, she is. Stop whinging.
And I think that is all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, can you add up how many slashing points of magical damage that was?
19.
Fantastic. Alright, so you take a mighty pent-up graven swing at this thing, slicing a large chunk of its stone out. You just jab into it with your longsword. And then Arizona, it is your first turn in the Dragon Fields. What do you do?
How do they look out? I mean, the one by Graven and the one by Bron.
They both look like they have had large chunks of stone knocked away from them, but they're still rambling forwards, still lunging, ducking and diving slowly.
I'm gonna step there just to get a bit out of the range, and I'm going to shoot the one by Graven
Okay.
with my magic longbow. I mean, anti-magic, not magic.
Okay. So if you, in your character sheet, if you click your weapon, that will come up in the chat window, and then roll your. That's it. So you haven't hit with your longbow, but if you had to roll your damage, you then click the longbow text in the chat window.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. And you don't manage to hit with your longbow. Do you want to do anything else? Can you do anything else?
I mean, if I miss, then that's it.
Okay. Our resident warlock, you're up.
That's me. Locke first screams a bit because he got scared. And then he's gonna hex the one right by him, give it a wisdom disadvantage. And then he's gonna assume that stone-like things don't like big moles, so he's gonna take a big mole invoke a big mole and then attack with it. It's gonna say a great sword, but just imagine it's a mole.
Okay.
And it will do bludgeoning instead of slashing. So that's a 23.
That's a hit.
That's 17 damage.
Okay.
12 of which is bludgeoning. I don't know if it's vulnerable to that or not, but some statues are.
How much? Sorry, 17 damage.
It's 17, but I'm just asking in case it's got vulnerability to bludgeoning, because some statues do. It's 12 of those are bludgeoning and magical.
Okay, thank you.
And then my second attack is a 22, so it hits as well, I guess.
It does.
And that is 19.
Okay, so you cleave through this thing twice with your greatsword, plunging your sword through the middle with your second shot and just shattering it in front of you.
With my maul. Big maul. Cool.
Niall.
I'm just gonna move, by the way.
Okay, sorry.
I'll come here. They're not that scary after all. And that's it.
Okay, then Niall.
Niall is going to transform into a hairy bear.
Ooh.
Move here to flank this one. And then attack it.
Okay.
Some berry goodness. Oh, okay.
So your bites down and rips a big chunk of stone off this thing, doing 8 points of berry biteness.
And that's my go.
Okay. And then the one in front of Fjord lunges forward, throws a fist towards her face, hitting her.
Ouch.
And doing 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Does it get fire damage?
I don't think so. I don't know though.
That'd be...
Fear, is your armor class really 12?
Fuck off!
Sorry, it was just an actual question.
That'll be a yes.
Yes, it is.
Cool, no worries. Just checking.
You're
I just wanted to make
definitely
sure it was
bringing the fire tonight.
Alright, then Leanna, you're up.
Righto. She summons a ball of white-hot flames, hurling them at the statue with the words Hadouken! Let's see. Sacred Flame. All of 1 damage.
Ah, it has disadvantage though. Oh no, it's not, sorry. It's the wrong one.
It fails. And takes 1 point of radiant damage.
That should be 2d8, I think. Because I'm 5th level now.
Oh yeah, it should.
I'm not sure why I didn't roll that. There you go. 4 radiant.
Solid plan. Wait, where'd the other 3 come from?
I rolled another d8 because I'm level 5 now. All cantrips do another dice.
I'm so glad you leveled up your character sheet properly. Alright, you want to do anything else?
No, that's me done.
Alright, then Varen, you're up.
Okay, how is the statue closest to me looking?
Very much like a statue. Kind of made of stone, been a bit chipped away at, but it's still sort of plunging towards Bron.
So it's looking fairly undamaged.
It's looking cracked up.
Okay. Then Varen will send off.
For help. Help!
Yeah, I think he'll fire a magic missile at the closest one.
Okay, good. Solid.
Nice.
Alright, that's 11 points. So you fire 11 points of magic missileness straight into the middle of this thing, and it explodes, covering Bron in a hail of brimstone and ash, and it is dead.
Yeah.
My apologies, Bron.
I don't care. She had it coming.
Yeah, boy! Do you want to do anything else? Baron?
That'll be all for now, thank you.
Alright. Then Arizona. Second turn in the Dragon Field.
I'm gonna shoot the same.
Again, bouncing your arrow off the side of the longbow. Off the side of the longbow? Off the side of the big stony thing. Not managing to injure it.
That's me then.
Okay, and then Bron.
Okay. I'm going to run up to this guy and hit him.
Hit him, hit him.
Just confirming this doesn't count as flanking, does it?
It does not count as flanking.
No.
We just had some sketches about this.
8 does not make it, correct?
8 does not make it.
Bummer. Does 24 make it?
24 does indeed make it.
6 damage. Woo!
Cleansing 6 large pieces of stone off of this thing. You must take off an entire wing, but it's still just about lunging forward. You want doing us?
That concludes my turn, thank you.
Okay. Then Fier, you're up.
Actually, I have 14, but 14 doesn't make a difference.
It makes a difference.
Well, not for that roll, but yeah.
Okay. It makes 2
Let's
difference.
just check again.
I'll update your character.
There you go.
Oh, you done it.
Not that better, but
Cool. You're up.
I think I will just do the same thing again because it seemed to work. So we'll just throw another vial of acid at his face.
You just jinxed it though. Okay. Hey. Is that
And oh,
Alright, you throw another large vial of acid at this thing's face, and again you see the searing acid burning into the stone, melting more of it away, but it is still ambling forwards. You want to do anything else?
no, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. The one sees the large bear biting down on it, swings a huge fist and smashes against the wall instead, taking 4 points of...
It'd be very funny if it dies right now.
The one next to Bron and Graven swings a large fist at Graven. Holy moly, hitting again! Man, and does 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm going to parry that as well.
Okay. That's
Oh,
first
it's a
time
great
you've ever- These are the first times you've ever been hit by a melee weapon.
Yep.
9
So take 1
points.
point as damage.
Okay. Solid parry. You were totally expecting this thing. And now it is your turn.
Right. I glower at it and swing my sword. 21 for the first one.
21 is a hitter.
For 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, which again cuts off a large piece of this thing. But
Still standing?
It is still standing.
Alright, I swing at him one more time.
Okay.
17?
Cleansing straight into the middle of this thing. As you pull your sword up and through it with the power of a many man, you kill it where it stands.
Okay.
I'll tell
I'm
Graven. Move
gonna
towards
use
the
my-
one. Oh, sorry.
my movement to move to there, and I am gonna crash into this one with my shield.
Okay.
Try and knock him over. So that is. You gotta beat 11.
You do knock him perilously to the floor.
Alright. Okay, that's me done.
Arizona
Okay.
is twice in the roster, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
because she just played after.
How long? Arizona, you're up.
Arafana.
Here, there. I'm going to step here. And I'm going to shoot the one by Graven.
Okay, solid plan.
You would get
You
disadvantage.
fire your
on that.
longbow. Oh yes, yes, you would. Seeing it on the floor, but you fire with attitude and confidence. This time, hitting.
Nice.
So if you click the longbow in the chat window, that will roll the damage for you. There you go. Doing 12 points of piercing damage and killing it where it lays. It's a
Yay!
solid hit.
Oh.
Do you want to do anything else?
I'm done.
And in lock.
Okay, I'm gonna hex the one in front of me and attack it
Okay.
with my maul. Ooh, that is not a critical hit. It's a 19. So that is 17.
Okay, so again, you plunge your greatsword into this thing and pull a large chunk of stone out the middle, which you realise was its internal life force, killing it where it stands.
Whew.
And you are no longer in initiative.
We should be more people more often, guys.
Yeah.
I'm searching for my arrows. Are they there?
Yes, you find all of them, minus whatever it says. I think it's like half plus something. I don't know.
I remember half, but I could be wrong.
That would be 2.5. Sorry,
Always-
1.5.
Always round down in D&D, generally.
So that's one arrow. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you can recover half your expended ammunition.
So these places where the statues were, is
Yeah.
there anything behind them?
No, there is not. Just
They were just normal
walls.
pedestals, were
They
they?
were, yes.
Okay, then there's nothing left of these statues.
They seem
Worth
to be fairly
searching.
broken up. No,
Yeah.
there's no kind of. You have a little look around. There's no kind of hidey holes. Or...
Okay.
I wonder if whatever we did last time activated these.
What did we do last time? I can't remember.
Well, we opened a bunch of doors that were never opened.
Yeah.
We
Right,
killed,
okay.
we killed the big statue.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah. That was
While
ages
you're
ago.
discussing this, I will just quickly drink one of those.
A lot of hit points. Good effort.
Okay.
3d8.
So-
You guys going to take a short
What
rest
is the
break
roll?
before you carry on? Or...
Yeah, if you need some rest, let's do that.
I need a wee, so.
Okay, short
You guys
rest.
want to do that? Hang on.
Short rest.
Back momentarily.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll use a hit die then. 6. That'll do. My superiority die back.
I guess it's a good chance to read back this stuff.
Gonna grab
nice.
a beer a minute.
What's your AC, by the way, Niall?
Variable.
Okay.
Depends if you're asking or the DM's asking.
Sort of like it was 17 with a shield for me, but then when I'm in bear form, it's crap. But it doesn't matter because I can take lots of licks when I'm
Gotcha.
in bear form, especially if I'm raging. So I'm more about taking lots of damage than avoiding it.
Okay.
So what Merlin said last was you will find 5 doors, each leading deeper into the ground. But he showed us a map of what is behind the door marked 3. So we actually have a map of this. And he gave us also a weathered piece of parchment that looks like an annotated map. And also a piece of cloth that has a key in it made from bone. So we have a key, a bone key.
Ah, didn't you say that we needed 2 of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a sister key to this, so we should keep an eye for that.
And he said he bought it from some merchant, so the other one could be like anywhere.
Yep, and we have a map on the wiki page as well, so it's really tiny though, but
Well, let's see how far we can get.
Have you all had a look at the
Yeah.
map recently?
I'm looking at it right now.
No.
Where's the map? I don't remember the map.
On the wiki, I'll just link to it
Okay, cool.
on Discord.
Ah, haha.
It was an ancient piece of parchment that's long since, most of the words and text have long since disappeared. But there is just about a map distinguishable. A few words in an ancient language, mostly translated. You see words. In fact, if you read the words out loud, that really is low res. Jesus.
Yeah.
That is tiny.
There might be. I might have a better one on that. Hang on. Although I also may have just stolen it off the internet. So. Wow, that one's 8 megabytes. That's why it's not on Discord, because it's too big. What's that one like? Yeah, there you go. That one's much better.
Oh yeah.
Ah. There we go.
Anthbre
Offering.
offering, right? Yeah.
The offering room.
Yeah. You did affairs all, or it's an offering misspelled. Oh, there's another one I just saw now. Seacourt. Seacourt.
What's
Secret.
Oh, that's a
What's
secret
that?
passage. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we found a secret passage. It's a secret. Okay, so it's basically someone who doesn't know how to write. Awesome.
No, it was. I think Merlin told you it was in an ancient language. Really understand it. Done his best to translate it.
Okay, and then the beginning says entrance. There's an entrance, yeah.
I can read the prime model if that helps.
So can I. But I don't think that's that.
It's a language that even those of you that speak many languages don't recognize, and almost an ancient text.
I cast comprehend language.
Oh.
I don't have it.
Okay, so you guys, you've rested up. You've chomped down some protein bars.
Yep. Let's go.
What are you going to do next?
This way.
Let's go.
Watch out for statues.
Wow. That was
Jesus.
catapult of characters.
And if you could all stop there, that would be fantastic. I can move into the next map. Oi, bruv. It's just seriously, stop moving. I'll fight you.
I kill
Or
you.
just leave you behind. You know, whatever. It's always great. There you go. Right, so you move
I didn't move it.
through the door into a much larger room, but your torches don't light up the entirety. In fact, it is lit up. There's a
Yes.
large glow coming from a now many broken statue of a large winged lady.
I remember this one.
Graham,
Hello.
you see, when I don't ask you, you don't do it. Can you center the map, please? Thank you. Thanks.
Why is she radioactive?
Who's
More
reading?
of a magical aura than a.
Gotcha.
But as you head, you can see that where behind the pedestal where she once stood is another image of two large dragons in the midst of a great battle. A red dragon or a copper dragon and a dark, deep black dragon. And underneath that is the number 4.
That peak there. Now that we know this was happening actually on the Dragon Fields, do we recognize any of the landscape?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there's kind of mountains, and you've only really seen forest and stuff so far.
Well, we've climbed a mountain.
You climbed a mountain, yes. You do know there are mountains in the Dragon Zone.
I think we would have seen a dragon masonry piece. Like if you look at the image, the dragon in the background is sitting on like a dragon thing in the stone.
You're
I think
also
we-
yet to find a large kind of valley.
Okay, guys, just wait.
Okay, so you head through the door,
Through the door.
marked number 4.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Just stop moving your tokens, that would be fantastic. Right. Okay. So you move further into the earth. You follow this door leads into a corridor, which leads you takes you a good few hours to walk to the other end. But again, to a place where you have been before. A place that opens up into a beautiful mosaic tiled room with 3 doors leading off.
So my armor has faded out if it's been more than an hour.
See, I remember this. We couldn't get through the main double doors here.
We unlocked it, but then that was the end of our session, so that's where we're going to go through now.
That is correct.
Shotgun, not the front.
Would you like to remind everybody what you saw in this room?
Yeah, if you go any of the sites, there's basically a lot of tapestries depicting dragons fighting and humans, the protectorate fighting the dragons. It's almost like a gallery.
The humans are mostly winning.
Yeah. So this
That's
seems to be...
Very good. Both of you have an inspiration point.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Remembering and descripting.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And yes, you did find the key for this door, which was...
An amulet of a
My
dragon.
amulet.
A golden amulet thingy, right?
which you found back in the previous area.
Yeah.
On one of the weird dragon culty people.
And I'd like to think that Leanna is wearing it. I'm not sure where we left
You
it
had to
at.
leave in the door. You
Yeah.
left it in.
Ah, false. Okay.
The door marked with a 3.
Oh boy, guys. That's it. It's the room before the 2 other rooms.
So again, you open the door and you walk. The corridor continues to head further into the earth. But eventually, it's not too far actually, and you eventually find yourself in uncharted water. That was perfect musical timing.
I'm alone. Why am I alone?
Where are you?
Oh, Graham, use
There
a
to the
funny.
map.
Oh fuck! I put you in the wrong place. That's because I was totally using your token for testing.
Uh-huh.
Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Left or right? Left or right?
Oh man, that could have been a massive spoiler.
I think it's the same room.
Woo!
Actually, no, it's not.
No,
This one
it's
has
not.
a.
Look
This
at
one
the
has a
map.
treasure. This one has a treasure chest in it.
This one has trap thingies.
Let's go this way first.
I think it's the same
everyone
roll.
should be careful about where they step.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. So should
Can we get a trap check, Graham?
I can do that for you if you'd like.
Leanna steps forth and says, I believe I am the most alert.
Very well.
Go for it.
Don't forget to guide yourself.
Yes, she will pray to Jurgle to help her find traps. Perception.
Perception.
So that is 16 plus guidance,
So
which
it's-
I should roll dice for.
So your staff gives you a bonus to perception checks?
Oh, sorry, what?
Your staff gives you a bonus to perception.
No, I get wisdom plus my proficiency,
Oh, okay.
and then I get advantage from the staff.
Nice.
So that's a 17 to perceive traps.
Okay, so you can see that the beautiful mosaic tiles is now turned into a kind of a large cobblestone. You don't see any immediate traps as you walk into the main area, and you do see up ahead what seems to be a room full of chests and pottery. But the whole, in fact, as you've opened this door and walked in, the air in this room has become much mustier, much danker. Danker? Is that the word? Danker. It is both good and dusty. And you are very thankful for it.
So what are these things? They're like barrels or?
So this room is full of kind of old, ancient pottery. You can see that there are kind of large crates full of old pieces of pottery. There's a few large sort of coffin-type things, again made out of beautiful ceramics. Okay, so whilst you're normally would be able to find the original purpose of this, again feels like an ancient, almost otherworldly kind of pottery carvings. You've never been into a tomb this deep. It's weird.
Looks like a food storage.
It's like in Skyrim where you can find fresh food.
Yeah.
Ancient.
It's ancient here, fresh cheese.
Yeah.
It's well aged. Before Locke touches that coffin, Leanna will cast Detect Evil. With her rod.
You don't have that spell to click, do you?
Detect good and evil.
Yeah, but you have to Google it.
Oh yeah, I can't click it, yeah, sorry.
Yet to build a full encompassing knowledge of all the things. Alright.
Oh, I do have a token for this. Oh no, that doesn't do anything.
Swishes and flicks her rod, opening her senses to the presence of magical, evil, and good auras.
30 feet.
You do not feel any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead within 30 feet of you. The large stone walls that surround this room block out any senses that you might get outside this room. This room feels empty and deserted,
Gotcha.
at least in a magical point of view.
Well,
So these round
think-
things are vases. This is a coffin.
So they're all just general placeholders for lots of stuff in this room.
Okay. And there's a chest
Is
by
this-
Graven.
Is that an actual chest or is it just furniture?
There is one small chest in this room, yeah.
This one.
Yes.
Yes, there is
Anyone
another chest
good
up
with
here that's
chests?
open, but this one is.
I'm
this
good
one
with
is
chests.
Closed. It doesn't
Go
seem to
for
be
it.
locked, but it is closed.
With your blessing, Liana, I will check this one for traps.
yes.
That is a 25.
Okay, you don't find any traps around it. You have to kind of wipe the dust away to be able to see it.
I will try to open it.
Okay, yeah, it opens fine. A sort of a loud creak as the old rusted hinges kind of give you a bit of tension, a bit of force, but you do manage to open it.
Okay.
And inside you see a few kind of jewelry pieces and a black mask.
A black mask.
And a black mask.
Put it on. Put it on.
You would look.
Don't do it.
Put it on.
What could possibly
do
go
it.
wrong?
You should definitely put it on.
You're gonna die. Don't do it.
Put your dick in it.
Look, what if it's a powerful magical artifact?
Yeah, yeah.
And later you have to fight over it with us. If you put it on now, you know,
Or we could have Fior
it's
identify.
yours.
Yeah, I was just like I was hovering my mouth atop it.
So,
Oh, it's a set.
So is it a normal mask, or do I detect any magic coming from it?
You do not detect any magical energy coming from these pieces. They're
Oh,
just beautifully
got-
carved.
Just look nice.
All right.
It does seem to be a set of some description.
Hmm.
That's quite cool.
I'll
Yeah.
pocket them
Or
for now.
a
Maybe it
mantle.
has some significance later on. Let's see. Let's keep looking for other things.
Okay.
Let's just rummage for everything. We're looking for bone key, guys. It looks just like this one, and I dangled the dragon bone key.
Okay, I'll check the pots over here. Is anything in them?
Okay. Yep. So
Is it-
all of you roll out a group investigation, please.
Is it dank pot?
It is a dank part. The dankest.
Do we all get guidance, or does that only work for one?
It only works for one.
Okay.
What are we doing? Investigation.
Graven is everywhere. Ooh, and so is Lily.
Oh, that's 22 plus 4. Well,
I like that Fjord does better than everyone without a
By the way, this is the key that Locke has shown you.
Ooh.
So as you all look around the room looking for more signs of keys, you get lots of dust up your nostrils. Quite a horrible looking. It's quite a horrible task. Everything's covered in dust. It's old. Lots of the pottery breaks as you try and move it. The crates kind of fall apart. And you do not find another.
Another. Graham, you there?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Okay, you cut off at the end. So.
I said you do not find another key.
Okay.
Okay.
And nothing else of interest or value.
No, the room seems empty.
Oh, hold on.
As if the pottery itself was once the reason for this room.
Oh, I see where we are on the map now. Cool. We don't need
Yeah.
to go blindly.
Just go this way.
I'm so proud of you guys. You actually looked at your map.
Careful to not actually go running in.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
here. And
Just
send
like-
somebody else in.
Leroy! Yeah.
Somebody a little more
What are those?
good at that kind of thing.
So as you walk into this other main room, you can see that it's kind of flanked with large columns. It's kind of very well decorated. They've kind of got dragons and symbols all around them.
Traps.
Leanna. Oops, I shouldn't have rolled twice. Leanna looks up soon. 22 plus 1d4.
Okay, so as you have a look around from where you're standing, what are you doing? Don't just say you look for traps.
Yeah,
What
right,
What are
sorry.
you looking for?
She will. She will look for holes in the walls, floor. What do you call those?
Raised tiles.
Floor plates. Yeah, raised tiles. Specifically, she will just generally examine around the pillars.
Okay, so as you sort of walk in the room and have a little look around for anything that would be kind of amiss, any holes
Yeah.
in the floor, any loose tiles.
I will say specifically, like if there's flamethrowers in these in these pillars. That's what I'm thinking.
But you don't find anything in the way of traps or holes in the walls or anything that you feel like you should be worried about.
Guys, it is absolutely 100% safe to.
Did you check
How
those
high is
thingies as well?
The ceiling.
Sorry,
Sorry, carry on.
what
No,
did you say?
You go ahead, Graven.
I said, how high is the ceiling? Is there anything in the ceiling?
No, the ceiling is kind of fairly plain. It's not too high, but not too low. 30, 40 feet above you.
Okay.
I would
It's
like to
very
check
high.
these thingies a bit closer. This. What did you say? It's got some dragon what on it?
It's kind of got like a carving of dragons and that sort of thing that kind of wraps itself around the column.
Does it look like it has a purpose? It's just armor.
Decorative.
Okay. It's kind of...
Do they move if you push them?
Have a go.
If you push them hard enough, probably.
I'll just give it a bit of a nudge.
Okay, so it seems to be fairly well kind of cemented into the ground.
Yeah. All right.
Seem like it would. It doesn't seem like it's not holding the roof up or anything.
Okay. Can I check it for any if there are like any buttons or switches on it or bits that might move when you push them?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm doing the same on mine.
Okay.
Hmm.
19.
Okay, so both of you have a good look around these columns, and don't find anything of real interest. You kind of push and poke at a lot of the claws, the teeth, and the motifs, but you don't find anything.
Okay.
I like how everyone else is waiting behind the walls on the corridor. It's safe, guys, as far as we can tell.
Leanna has her fists on her hips, just sort of going.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, so here we should be careful about this area. I'm just gonna do a little sketchy
What does
thingy.
that say on the map?
That's what I'm not sure about. It's not really readable, but it could be traps.
Investigation. Leanna takes a close look at the floor.
I assist you.
Okay, so you have a good look around where the text would be on the map. You don't find anything on the floor. It looks no different to the rest of the room, apart from the fact that it leads through into this other smaller room on the side here. Almost an antechamber off the side of this room.
There's some things in there.
There's statues.
Statues! I shoot them. Just kidding. So yeah, we could go check out the room, and then probably the one on the right, just because that's not the right way according to the map. And we have a secret passage right here. Should we go check that out? Okay, this first.
Leanna will detect magic, evil, and all that good stuff.
Okay, yeah. So again, you have a good sense around. Open up all of your senses to these statues. The statues, by the way, look identical to the ones from the other room, except they're kind of much larger. The ones in the other room were about the same size as Graven in all of his glorious armor. These ones are probably 1.5 times the size. They're a little bit bigger.
Big uns.
They've got large spears.
Do they look like dragon fighters?
They're identical,
Dragon
so yes.
hunters? Oh, okay. Right, gotcha.
Sorry, what? Who said what? Someone said something that wasn't Leanna.
I said they're identical, so yeah, I assume yes.
It would be a good assumption. Yes, these they do look like the kind of folks you would hire if you had a dragon problem.
Okay. It's the Protectorate. Do they have that symbol on them?
You can't quite tell from there.
You want me to go in
Are there any like engravings like "Here lies so and so" or "The heroes of such and such"?
Yeah, go and you can see that there is something, but again, it's covered in dust at the bottom of the statue.
Yeah, she will dust the feet of these statues.
So yes, you can see there are indeed some names at the bottom of this.
I know the names.
Well, in fact, you're not entirely sure whether they're names or not, but you see the names. You see the words Tetrog, Drakaisk. Sorry, I can't speak this ancient language very well. That's the first name.
Tetrog Drakalisk?
Drak, that's the second name. These are on different statues. And Arealum, like railgun without the G. Tetrog, Dracules, and railgun. Yeah, sure. And you do see underneath all of their names a symbol. You've been shown by Mel. A symbol carved into the ancient stone. if you give me but a mere moment, I will show you that symbol.
Is it a dragoon?
It's the Protectorate. By the way, when we organized the session, I had said that Locke would prepare that symbol for us, so we can wear it as well.
That symbol is inlaid into the old stone with kind of gems. And this time you see it with color for the first time.
I push it. Is it a button?
Jesus!
It is not a button.
Does anything happen if we say these words out loud?
No, it does not.
Do we recognize those words? Because we were given in that book some other names, but not these. The Farver, Hatchet, these are the other people. Maybe we'll see them later.
Me. I've already given you.
That's fine.
Let me just remember the. Oh, shit. Okay, ignore the names I've just given you. No, don't ignore those names. Those names are written on. However, for those of you that speak Draconic,
I do.
You get the distinct impression this is an ancient, primal version of the language. And in fact, reads Father, Hatchet, and... Is there a third name?
Barry, Chaz, and Dave.
The other name is...
In the book, there's only 2 names. But...
There is only 2 names. The third name is Raltoon.
Fancy. So I mentioned that this is what we read in the book. It's the members of the Protectorate. One is this Farvoon guy. He's what is he? A half giant. Hatchet was the ranger. The other one I don't know. He wasn't in the book.
Well,
Locke is very happy about all this. He's sculpting all the statues closely. By the way, should we just destroy the statues before they attack us? Because usually we just wait.
Whoa. Let's not anger
We
the
can do
protector.
that,
No.
or
I think we just leave them there.
Yeah.
I agree. It's just that, eventually they attack us and then anyway, that's fine.
Shall we look for the secret?
Yes.
Secret?
Over there.
Secret?
It's right here.
Where?
You biscuit.
Well, it's a secret. You can see it, but it's here.
How do we know it's secret?
because of the map.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as you push up against the wall, you immediately find this secret kind of inlay into the wall, which you push and heave forward. And you see Locke disappears into the wall beyond.
I say, squeeze! Secret room!
Open the door.
Oh.
You know what the shape of this room reminds me of? A key. Okay, Locke starts looking everywhere for...
Okay, so as you walk into the room, you see a pillar in the middle of the room, pretty much where you're standing, just here. And on that is a scrap paper.
Okay.
I have taken the horn of Fjollinger. Ask for the attic room.
It is similar to these notes you've read before in the video game.
Is it in Draconic as well?
It is. Again, you struggle to make out the language, but you pick out words such as protectorate, treasure, taken.
Ah, somebody taken a treasure.
It could be.
Did the rest of you want to go in this room, by the way?
Yes, please, Graham.
Yes, please.
Does it say anything else? Signed.
You can't really read it, so
Okay.
Does it have the seal of the Protectorate as well? It looks like it's written by them.
you do see the seal.
Okay.
Faded, but it is just about there. You can tell that nobody has been in this. The floor is thick dust. Nobody has been in this room for what feels like millennia.
Okay. I'll take the scroll just in case. Let's look around if there's anything else.
Is it?
It's empty.
You said there's a pillar, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there like a shape in the pillar top where a key would fit in or something?
No,
Okay.
there is not. It is blank and empty, like the rest of the boring, unforgiving walls in this room.
Does it move if we push it?
See where you were pushing things. Again, it sort of feels strong, it feels sturdy.
Okay. There's no panels in it or anything, or any bits to push or pull, or bits that don't look as though they should be there.
Roll an investigation check.
10.
You do not find anything that said description.
Do I get a feeling that this was a treasure room, potentially?
Roll an insight check.
Okay, it's just that my historical knowledge usually tells me the purpose of a room.
So you get a feeling that this would be perfect room for a treasure room, but there is a distinct lack of any treasure.
Yeah. It could be that the treasure of the Protectorate was here, but then was taken.
Hmm.
Anyway, maybe we can find out more with maybe the help of Merlin. Although,
The floor is stone or dust, sand, whatever.
Sorry?
The floor, is it made from a solid stone or it's kind of dusted and stuff?
It is underneath the dust. There is the same cobblestone that's been in the rest of the tomb so far.
I'm going to look around for a couple of coins if there are any laying around.
The room is entirely empty, apart from the column and the note, and now your own footsteps walking through the dust.
and mine walking the wrong way.
Okay, we can back up.
Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the bottom right room now, because that one also
Okay.
is at the end.
All right. Somebody want to check the floor?
Yes. Leanna, do you want to do that? Or?
Yeah. Leanna beholds the floor.
And I behold the walls.
Okay. So as you walk down the corridor, searching for any mysterious holes, oddities, flamethrowers, and awry arrows, you make it to the main room
Armory!
without finding any. And Locke is indeed correct in his bold statement, as you see lots of old, very old swords, axes, bow and arrows, etc. Again, the room feels empty, desolate, and there is no magical energy whatsoever.
Did you set arrows?
Yes, there are some arrows.
I will grab arrows.
Okay, there's a whole box. You probably grab as many as you want.
Till you max your carrying capacity, basically.
Yeah.
I will just add another 40.
Is that like a t-shirt holder?
No, that is indeed the arrow box.
Okay.
Can't you tell?
Niall has himself to a few as well.
It's a weird shape.
Arrows were very odd in ancient times.
They're dragon arrows, of course. Alright, anything else in this room of interest or value?
Any cupboards?
Rapiers.
Probably. There's most weapons and things that you would expect to find in. Again, it's all old. It's ancient.
They're rusty or? Are they actually
They don't
functional?
seem to be too rusty. They look like they'd do the job.
If there's a rapier, I would like to find a rapier.
I don't see why there wouldn't be a rapier.
I will add myself a rapier then.
Is there anything for a crossbow? So ammunition, I mean, not the crossbow itself.
There's a big pile of bolts in the bolt box.
Nice.
The box of bolts.
Bolt box.
Never saying that word again in front of you.
Bolt. Or nice. I don't know. Bolt.
All right.
The bolt. Bolts and bolts.
Okay.
Okay. Let's head back. Why are the shadows updating so slowly? Okay.
For me,
Because it's trying to render all 9 of you or something.
So there should be stairs here. Yes, there are. And then
Okay, so yes, you head down some more steps.
Okay.
And
Check the
come
floor.
Come to a junction. Liana, you can see a set of stairs going up, a set of stairs going down, and you start to see a light. And you can probably just about make out a light coming from both corridors.
there's a secret room here too.
There is no secret room there.
Sorry?
There is no secret room there.
Check the
The map
map.
is wrong.
Is
The
it
map is wrong.
Damn it.
Okay, so as you look at the map and you realise that there should be another room here. You push, you heave, but the wall does not open.
I want a secret room. Hey. Okay. Well, it seems like both corridors lead to the same big antechamber, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, but one goes down, one goes up.
I would say that since all the doors go down, the door is probably on the right. The next door.
Wait. So which one goes up? Which one goes down?
So the left goes up, judging by the shadows.
Yeah.
I see. Let's go up first then.
Yeah, I think up is gonna be a dead end at some point.
Okay.
Let's go and have a look. Carefully. Sneaking around the corner here.
Oops. I didn't.
Hey, fellas, ever I thought you all want to do you want to sneak up here in case there's problems?
Could be a good idea.
What was that?
All right. I cast Pass Without Trace. And
Oh, nice.
can you stay close to me?
Awesome.
Boop, boop. So do we roll for stealth or?
Oh, why not?
Yeah, if you're stealthing, yeah, roll for alpha stealth.
Okay. And we get plus 10, right?
Yeah.
I get 20.
I get 21.
Don't you have disadvantage?
I would, wouldn't I? I guess I would, yeah.
I
just roll.
have 23.
I have lost my dice.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's all right. 20's fine, right?
20 I got then, with disadvantage.
Cool. Okay. All right.
The dust does not see us.
I rolled natural 1, so maybe not, maybe yes.
Okay.
Mm.
What are you up to?
Checking the room.
Okay, so as you come into this room, you can see there is a large pool of water in the middle of this room, covered in a layer of ice.
Ooh.
Feels completely out of place in this dungeon.
Bugger. Ice crocodiles. Be careful.
You crocodiles.
Leanna,
Another look at those 3 photos. Was one of them a nice one?
I can't hear you.
you're
I
quite
mean, obviously I
quiet.
can hear you, but you've kind of almost completely disappeared.
How is this now? Is that better?
Better, yes.
Is one of the dragons an ice dragon?
In the pictures you've seen, or on the doors.
In either.
So there probably was an ice dragon on one of the tapestries. You've seen lots of different colours. You certainly saw a white dragon. The first door handle.
I mentioned it might be worthwhile to keep your guards up. I mean,
As you do so, you hear a creaking and a cracking of the ice.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Everybody's...
Take me off for a second.
I love it.
And out of the ice rises 2 pairs of eyes,
Ooh.
about as large as Bron.
Just the eyes.
Just 2 floating eyes.
No, they're attached quite obviously to a
But
dragon's head.
just the eyes are as large as Braun.
And a pair of nostrils come out, and you hear as you see steam and vapor rise away from this. As it comes through, he says, "Hello." I was way creepier than I was expecting.
Hey there.
Oh, it speaks. I will speak to it in Draconic. Oh, hello, mighty dragon.
It responds to you in Draconic. Hello. What brings you so deep into the earth? Are you currently wearing symbols of the protect? Is that what you said earlier?
I said I made part of cloth, but I'm not wearing it. I just made one. Yes. What are we doing, guys? Here. I guess curiosity brought us here, where we want to discover more about the history of this region, and it led us here.
So as you say that, it kind of raises its head up above the water, and you can see that this is an obviously very old dragon. It's not the biggest dragon you've ever heard of. It's certainly huge, but it's not any bigger than being huge.
Would you say it's ancient almost?
I would. It does look ancient. It does not meet the normal criteria of an ancient dragon. You get the impression that maybe it's kind of was entombed whilst it was an adult dragon. But you can see that there are parts of it are slowly decaying away.
Bron asked a very astute question, by the way.
He's too fat to get out the door. And you can currently see his head. He says, interesting place to come for a walk.
And what brings you here, O mighty dragon?
A curse of being the best.
I translate all of it, by the way, every time he says anything.
And after a while, he says to you in Draconic, "Why don't we speak in a language your friends will understand?"
Oh yes, that would be lovely. I was merely speaking your native language out of courtesy, of course.
You are very kind. And he now starts speaking in common. But I know many languages. Young. Human.
Half human, but that's
Why? Why is it that you dwell in this icy pool deep beneath the earth?
How have you made it this far without learning my fate? I thought I was a thing of legends in your world.
I suppose even legends fade in time. I think your time was eons ago for us, and there are no stories of dragons anymore, as far as we can tell.
I see. I was always going to be the last, I suppose. Let me tell you my story. I was a mighty warrior. I fought many a dragon in the fighting pits
Of, and then he says some words that you don't quite understand. Even in, they weren't draconic, and they certainly weren't common. But they sound like a place. It says,
until you humans thought it best to interfere. And slowly we were slaughtered until I was locked away, entombed in this prison.
You fought dragons?
Of course, it was an honorable pastime. One can only spend so long amassing wealth.
And then humans came and defeated your kind.
Quite.
How did they do that, though? I mean, you are so mighty, how could they achieve such a feat?
Never underestimate a foe. They can be quite troublesome, you humans.
So,
Once they whittled down my brothers and my sisters, the Protectorate. They turned their attentions on me.
I guess we...
and
Yeah, go on.
what did they do to you?
Can't you tell?
Can you not leave this pool? Are you cursed?
It's been many years since I left this tomb. Been many years since I have eaten.
and you see a large tongue kind of just comes out and licks part of its face.
So, earlier you said parts of it were decaying.
That's
Do I
right,
get the
yeah.
feeling that this is an undead dragon as opposed to a white dragon? Or is it just like slowly dying?
Roll a Arcana check. So you're not too sure either way. It definitely doesn't look undead.
Okay.
So the Protectorate captured you and imprisoned you here. Where did they go after that?
How am I supposed to know?
Okay, so you don't know of their whereabouts or if they had other strongholds.
At this point, he sort of starts to slowly rise slightly further out the water,
Looks
and
the-
brings itself.
Run! Run!
brings itself up to sort of your height, and looks at you with a big, beady eye. And says,
We weren't the best of friends.
I can imagine.
And why did they choose to entomb you here? Are you guarding something? Or is this merely a cell for the ages?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't kill you like they killed the others.
Maybe they didn't have the moxie.
What is that?
I'm
At this
assuming.
point, I'd like you all to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Great. Is this a charm?
It is not.
Ooh.
So for those of you that rolled a 13 or less, this dragon is immensely frightening as it's come out of the water. You can see its large, beady eyes. It's horrific. Skin.
Where are my windows?
Sorry?
Just found it, don't worry.
Ah, cool.
Um,
So Varen, Graven, and Leona and Niall, you are all now frightened of.
I think now.
remembering a conversation she had, or believed she had, in one of her prayer sessions. She believed to be in contact with Jurgle, and she got the sense that he wanted her to be brave, and so she gathers herself up and tries to resist this effect. And I would like to use inspiration to give me advantage.
I will let you for such a fantastic description.
Yeah, so that's a 19.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're not frightened.
Yeah. So she puffs up her chest, sort of straightens her back, and looks the dragon in the eyes, showing no fear.
Almighty Dragon, what is your name?
My name is Jacinth, the White One.
There was a lot of background noise, I didn't hear that.
It's Niall falling out of his window.
Jacinth, the White One.
Jacinth. Thank you. It is very nice to meet you. Is there anything we can do to help you? Jason's the White One.
I imagine there is.
Niall's running away.
We're all ears. Locke remembers his dream last night and takes a few steps forward, ignoring his survival instinct telling him to run away.
It's been a long time since I have eaten.
You are a vegetarian, aren't you?
And with that, you see him inhale. And I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh boy. Great.
Select.
Damn it.
What are you damning it for, Bron? All right.
11 is an awful number.
It's better than 3.
So Graven the ever unsurprised. You see him take a deep breath in and immediately spring to action.
Okay. Well, I can't move closer to him because I'm frightened.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been about 45 seconds since you were all frightened.
Okay.
So about 15 seconds or so left of being frightened.
I can still fire at him though, can I?
You can, yeah. You just can't. So in a frightened state, you.
I have disadvantage on my attack roll though.
That's right, and any ability checks. Once you can see it, and you can't willingly move closer.
Yeah, I'm going to fire at it then.
Okay.
I'll shout, no!
Yeah.
Fire. 17?
17 that bounces off of his scaly skin.
Okay, I get 2 shots though.
Why are we attacking this guy? What did he do
Because it's
for
gonna.
us?
He's
it's gonna try
attacking.
it's about to breathe on lock. 21.
21 hits.
Alright,
Didn't just throw my wedding ring.
have
on
some
the
of
floor.
that for 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's not his. Okay.
Hang on, I'll use my movement.
Okay.
Get out of the way. That's me done.
Okay. Arizona. Arizona?
I'm going to nudge the arrow and shoot it at him because I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Good plan.
Solid plan. The best plan. Again, bouncing an arrow off of his armor.
Can we run now?
Do you want to do anything else?
Nah, that's it.
You stand it. Okay.
So, sorry, Graham, you said 15 seconds. Is that 2 rounds or 3 rounds?
2 rounds. On the
Alright.
3rd round, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You can still
This is
attack
the first round.
from a distance,
Yeah.
right? When you're frightened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's really hard to be the monsters themselves.
What do you mean? They have too many abilities?
No, it's just sometimes it's really hard to be the monster that you need to be.
As we're about to die.
Yeah, we'll be fine. The dragon releases its breath and exhales an icy blast directly into Locke's beautiful face.
Ay.
And I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Sure, why not? Guidance, anyone?
Doesn't work
You
on
might
action.
die.
Ooh!
Nice.
Good roll. Okay, so you're going to take half this damage. Why isn't it rolled? Oh, fuck's sake.
12d8! Is it 12d8?
It will be 12d8.
Ouch.
Half this damage.
Holy shit.
So.
That's 29.
Yes. 29 points of damage.
Well, the armor's gone.
We could run. That would be an idea.
Yeah.
I'm way ahead of you.
Actually, we really should run.
We should run. Look, we should really run. If that hits me, I'm dead.
Locke is basically saying, good idea.
I think Graham might be receiving a flight soon.
And then Niall, you're up.
Niall, I think would have. That's just because it snapped to grid. Well, can I see the creature from here?
You'd probably have to come out one more.
No. No, I'll just move here.
I mean, if you can see it, it can see you, right? So.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step here, fire my bow at it, and,
Okay.
then step back over here. So here's my bow roll. Yeah,
That
whatever.
does not hit.
That's all right. I can live with that.
Okay. Okay. Then Varen, you're up.
Varen looks at the dragon, and you can almost you can see him shaking from having been frightened. And he spends a few moments trying to stutter out an incantation. And eventually he manages to cast Chill Touch.
It's not real frost, huh?
Which, if 11 is your attack, it does not hit.
And it's an ice dragon. Keep that in mind.
Well, it's a large white dragon.
Well, it's living under ice, so
It is also living under ice, yes.
Chill touch is necrotic as well, not.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I use that rather than
real
the
frost.
ray.
Yeah.
Plus, it's the attack of a panicked man, so
Yeah. Fair enough.
that's my excuse. And seeing, wait, am I still allowed to move?
Yeah.
Seeing this failure kind of puts Varen's nerves further through the shredder, so he moves back a bit through the corridor. And that'll be...
Okay. At which point, the dragon's wings come through the ice with a large crash and beat back down against the ice. They reach up again and back down into the ice. And with that, it takes off into the air and lands here. Then Locke, what do you want to do?
Alright. Bonus action, I'm gonna hex it.
Solid plan.
Strength is advantage, let's say. Then Locke's gonna run to Leanna and grab her, and then say, "Don't take this personally." And then he's gonna do a thunder step. So this thingy needs to do a wisdom, I think. Sorry, con saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, sorry.
Yeah.
Paying a lot of attention. Fails.
Yeah, so he gets 21 thunder damage.
Okay.
And me and Leanna are teleported 90 feet away. So that's pretty
Jesus Christ.
far. It's
Leanna shouts, "You don't scare me, and then she does.
One thing I'm not sure is whether I can teleport somewhere I can't see. No, I have to see it. Okay. So the furthest I would be is probably...
You could actually.
But don't you teleport to somewhere you have been before? Because you've been that way. Wouldn't you be able to teleport there?
No, I have to have sight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Spell.
I could go there, but I'd rather go somewhere. Yeah, so I think probably here is the closest I can go. So the furthest I can go, sorry. So here, and Leanna would be next to me.
I don't think my dragon is the right size.
Is it bigger than that?
No, it's smaller.
Okay.
It's 15 foot by 15 foot, this dragon. Which I think is that.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
It's 4x4. Wow. No, it's 3x3 then. No?
Yeah, 3 by 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I still have my moves, so I'm gonna say, guys, this way! And run up to here.
You moved some to grab Leanna. Does that include?
That is true. I don't know how much it was, because I can't see anymore. Tell me.
Like 15 foot, I think.
Yeah, ish. 15.
Okay, then that's how far I moved.
Okay. And Bron, you're up.
That was that.
I'm going
You
to
could have fired on your way out, you know.
to dash to here. And what's
Brave
the-
Sabron.
Yeah.
brave, Sir Bron.
What's the rule on double dashing again?
Double dashing. You can dash as an action.
And you still
Yeah,
have
use
my
your
moves.
action.
Double your movement speed.
Yeah.
Use your
that's
action
what-
surge and then dash again.
You could also do that.
I could also save that in case I'm actually going to die. So I'm happy with getting this far away. Thanks.
Okay, are you done?
I am. Thank you.
Okay. At which point the dragon reaches out with its tail and slams it into Fjör.
Can you not?
Are these legendary actions?
Mhm.
Alright.
Hitting you
Shit.
30?
and doing 15 points of bludgeoning
Ouch.
damage. And then it's your turn.
What was your AC again?
14.
I did more damage than your AC.
yeah, it did. Wait, let me just quickly update my hit points. 1 second. There you go.
Oh, poop. Just realised we missed something.
Okay, I will just run away, but I will do it with that so I can move even further.
Okay.
So I can move, I think. Let me see. Need to. Whoop! Yeah. Whoops, sorry, here.
Okay. So as you turn to run,
Yeah.
the dragon once more reaches out with its tail and slams down, hitting you again,
Mm-hmm.
doing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whew, okay.
Wow.
Still alive.
Barely holding on.
Double ones there.
Do I still escape?
Yeah,
I
it
must
was just
do
this
where
attack of
I'm-
opportunity.
okay.
So,
Yeah, okay, good.
all right, and then Leanna.
Is Graven at all damaged, by the way?
Sorry,
Is Graven at all damaged?
Graven. No,
No, I'm alright so far.
he looks pumped and slightly scared.
Alright. Okay. Leanna will step up here and raise her voice and say, "You do not scare me, lizard." And sort of it's like someone just died and let out their last breath, except really, really loud. It sort of echoes through the room as Leanna channels her divinity. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or else be charmed by me.
He rolled an 11.
Voice of authority. Yeah, he fails. So he has to now bow before me and the glory of Jurgal. And he is prone. Actually, that's not the thing. That's
I was going to say that doesn't say any of that in that.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
Present you and each creature of your choice that can see or hear you. Okay, so as you that was a saving throw, right? Yeah. So as you shout or you present your holy symbol and order it to command, it shakes its head, looks you square in the eyes, and says,
No.
Legendary resistance.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? It's not gonna matter. I don't think I'm gonna have time to cast all of these spells anyway. I cast Healing Word on.
Fjord looks pretty bad.
No, I'm using this as like a way to attack the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Graven still has disadvantage, right?
For this round, I do,
for
yeah.
This round,
Yeah.
yes.
So does Varen?
I believe so.
Does Arazana?
I think it's just those two.
Okay. So she will cast Healing Word on Arazana. And
I'm damaged.
the word. Yeah, that's fine. Adriana just points at you and says, "Shoot!" and you get a reaction attack to fire an arrow. And that is the voice of authority.
And you feel the authority within. Can you cast two of them on one go?
So one was Channel Divinity, and the other was a bonus action spell, Healing
Cool.
Word.
All right. And you hit with your longbow. Straight in the face of the dragon, which rears back as you do 12 points of damage.
Woohoo! 500 more.
This dragon is a lot squishier than you think.
Really?
That's all I'm saying on the matter.
But what's the AC?
Also, both Locke, you're feeling
Like 18.
You're feeling totally ready for this. Don't you worry. Graven, if Leanna is finished, you're up.
Okay, I'm still frightened, right?
Yes. Until it's turn.
Okay, I'll move to there. I am going to loose another couple of arrows at it.
Okay. It's always good when your meat shield stands at the back.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Take cover behind the wizard.
That's a hit for the first one, 23?
That is a good solid hit, yes.
Alright, so that's 10.
All right.
And I'll fire again.
Okay.
My second shot. Well, that's going to miss.
That does miss.
I'm going to use my action surge and take
Okay.
another 2 attacks.
Okay.
Oh, 13 misses. I'd imagine. Last. That misses as well.
Yes, both of them miss.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move to here, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me done.
Okay. Then
So we can
arrows
go
are
around the
up.
back of it, because that passage goes around there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Arizona, you're up. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
Do it. So ready for this.
Why it's not shooting?
I don't know.
Didn't you just go though? Just before Graven you played.
That was a reaction attack
Oh,
that
right,
I
right.
granted him.
Graham, is this dragon large or huge?
It is. It is.
Is it larger?
Okay, so I can't push it then. Just thought I'd ask.
Good plan. Sorry, Arizona, you struggling? Let's have a look at. Why can't you do what you want to do? Where's your character sheet gone? Figured it out. Was that you? Yes. Cool.
Is that hit?
That hits, yeah.
Yay.
And then I run.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you hit this thing. And as you turn, you run away. Feel free to do your running. And you hear coming from down the corridor. And you can hear that it's now sounding quite a lot more hurt than it was 8 turns ago. It says, "Your protectorate couldn't defeat me." And he just starts walking forward at this point. Excuse me. "What makes you think you can?" And bites down upon Varen.
And Leanna tries to impose her shield between his jaws, but I guess that doesn't do anything.
What does it do? Give disadvantage?
Yeah.
Can you put that in your awesome little macro? Just put it in brackets at the end.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
And you take 20 points damage.
Is that me?
Yes. Seeing Leanna attempt... Oh, sorry. Hello?
Well,
Varen, sorry, were you saying something? Alright. Seeing Leanna attempt to jump in the way, he strikes out at you with his claw. Missing, and you hear an enormous crang into the floor. As one of its claws flies off. And it takes 6 points of damage.
By the way, Graham, sorry.
Hello.
When I did my Thunder Step, I forgot to add my Hex damage, which is a d6. Can I add it now?
Of course.
There you go, 6.
Good effort. And then it tries to slam its claws down upon Leanna one last time. This time, straight on top, doing 12 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And then Niall, you're up.
There's a look of panic in Niall's eyes as everybody runs past. Almost everybody runs past, and you can see the dragon round the corner. He leaps forward down the stairs, and as he does, his back hunches, and he starts to expand. And it's sort of in midair. He transforms into this massive hyena. And
Why wouldn't you transform into a dragon?
that's a good question. Starts running.
No, we can do this.
I reckon we can kill it.
Not finished. Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's
That's what
afraid.
he's telling you. Oh, you frightened? No.
70.
70?
Not finished yet. There we go. 100.
That's a
Whoosh. He's out of there.
fuck you guys, I'm off.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything else back there?
That was my dash, so there we go.
Okay, and then Varen, you're up then.
Well,
Come on, twat him.
well, Varen looking very bloodied here, looks at the dragon in front of him, and then looks at Leanna with a look of gratitude for imposing herself in the last attack. And then, puffing out his chest as the fear dissipates from him, he confidently incants, and then Misty steps away.
Good job.
Sorry, that's the wrong spell, but I believe that you Misty stepped. Nice.
That's a bonus action. You could still do a cantrip.
Yes, you're right. I could. Nice. As he is Misty stepping away. The dragon's attack wounded my language capacity. As he is Misty stepping away, he sends off a magic missile into his face.
It would have to be cantrip.
Yeah, that's true.
So like Ray of Frost or something.
Floors everywhere. Varen will try a chill touch once again. Then for Necro.
Oh.
But he still misses.
Attempt being the operative word.
And then he misty steps.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes. After my exhaustive failures, I am done.
Okay. So seeing you disappear in front of its eyes, the dragon, with a tremendous angry roar, swipes its tail straight into Lyanna,
How often does he attack in one round?
smashing her into the wall and doing 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
How's Leanna looking?
Ghostly.
Not great.
The white has gone from her complexion. And then Locke, you're up.
Okay, bonus action, I will curse it.
Oh, he's pulling out the big guns.
I didn't mention, by the way, but I gave it disadvantage to strength rolls. And then I will Eldritch Blast this guy.
$11 does not hit.
Shocking. Okay, try again. 15.
15 does not hit. So both of your Eldritch Blasts, they hit the dragon, but they just sort of dissipate across its icy cold complexion.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. And I'm done.
Are you sure it was strength and not wisdom?
I hadn't picked it actually last time, so I picked it this time.
Okay.
Oh, that may have been a hint. Bron, you're up.
Okay, right. So this thing has just come into visual range.
Oh yeah, you can see it. It's creepy, crawling through the corridor.
Right. It's longbow time. Okay. Okay. Right. So I'm going to use longbow. That's the first one. That makes it, right?
It does.
And we've established that 17 and above makes it.
I'm not going to let anybody respond to you for that question because it's a bit too metagamey.
That's fine. I will deploy sharpshooter feat and see.
What does that give you? An 18?
It gives me an 18, yes.
18 hits.
Good.
Good job.
Phew.
Bron's bringing out the guns now.
So that does 19 damage.
Perfect.
Now I'm going to do that again.
Solid plan.
I'm going to take that straight up.
Okay.
8 damage. I'm now going to engage Action Surge.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to use Longbow again.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Sharpshooter feat. That will deal 22 damage.
Nice.
I'm going to use my Longbow again as my final action. I do 13. I'm going to go and add a superiority die to that.
Cheers. 17.
17.
Which does not hit.
Damn it. Anyone want to give me advisory on that one? Bit late. Fine. There we go. Does he look damaged?
So as you fire your barrage of arrows at this dragon, roars up, and you see large swathes of the kind of the rotting, ancient flesh kind of leaves its body, and it looks mad and hurt.
Man.
I'd like to give you an inspiration point for paying so much attention.
Awesome.
Up to your turn.
So, I'd like to use some of my movement for this. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to move to this, and can I get a ruling of whether that's in cover?
No, I think you could probably, if you moved to there, you'd be all right.
I moved to there.
All right. As you race to cover, you see the dragon, which has roared up, is roaring out, swipes its tail madly.
He's rolling well.
Again, slamming Lyanna into the wall.
Ouch.
I'm doing
probably gonna kill
20 points of bludgeoning damage, knocking her unconscious. As she hits the wall, you see her head smacks into the wall, and you can see it hurt. She slides down and goes unconscious.
We need a cleric.
That's all good. Yeah, you're up.
I could just.
Just kill it.
Yeah. Easy for you to say. Wait, just let me quickly. Yeah, thank you. That won't hit that. Fuck. Wait, I need to look the range for that. Okay, I will move forward a bit and try to throw a fire vial at the dragon.
Okay.
With 20.
Okay.
And it takes.
So
Ooh, wow!
Where have you thrown that?
Just at the dragon.
Okay. I think that's probably going to hit Lyanna then as well, with a 5-foot radius.
Will it? If I just smack it in the because the dragon itself is so big, won't it just smack the dragon in the
Sure,
face?
let's go with that. Yes, no, yes, with a 20.
Because the dragon itself is like 15 wide.
Yeah, so
That's
it does
my
9 points
thought.
of fire damage.
20.
It's 20. It's 9 plus 11, so it's 20.
What? No, it's not. You rolled 20
It
total.
says
You didn't
that.
roll a natural 20.
What is that?
You rolled a 14 plus.
Oh,
3
yeah,
plus 3.
sorry,
It was the
yeah.
second one that you're not having.
Yeah, the 9.
Ah,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, okay. You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back a lot because I'm scared and hurt. I will move here.
Okay. Then Lyanna, I'd like you to roll your first death saving throw, then, please.
Yep. And she is very dedicated to killing this dragon, since it dared to stand up to Jurgle's command. And I would like to use an inspiration to get advantage on the death save.
Okay.
Okay, oops. Balls.
Okay, so you even in your unconscious state, you hear Jurgle, and he's just kind of shaking his head as you look up, summoning you towards him with an open hand. But you don't take a step forward, not yet. Graven, you're up.
You can't die, Lyanna. Not allowed.
I can, trust me.
So if I grab Lyanna, does she still... Has she got any weight being a ghost?
You can move her.
Yeah. Is it half movement though, or is it full movement?
Yes, no, she's still got her adventurous sack and all that other gear.
Alright, step here, grab Lyanna, and then move the remaining, what was that, 10, 15? If I moved 5, that leaves 25, so half movement of that would be 14,
15. Let's go
15. Okay, so I'll grab her and drag her to
Okay.
here. Out of the way.
Move that for you.
Does that's an action, obviously.
No.
No? Okay,
You
well my
can- you
action
can-
then.
You can lift things without having an action.
Alright, cool. Okay, my action
wanna-
will be to apply the healer's kit to stabilize her.
Cool.
Awesome, thank you.
The only question I will have is
Yeah.
whether you have enough space left to lift her up because of all the gear you've got. But
Space left to lift her
we'll glide over that for the moment. But you only have so much carrying capacity, right?
Yeah, but I can drag.
But does that not?
Carrying capacity 270, push, drag or lift 540.
Cool. Probably plenty then.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that! It's on your sheet and everything. That's beautiful. I love it. All right, cool. So you stabilize Leanna. She's now just laying on the floor.
Okay, and
You
I
hear
think
her
that's,
muttering to Jurgle.
that's me done now. Then I can't do anything else. Can I?
Okay.
Alright, we can kill it. But
Arizona.
it might
go on.
need to be a tactical, kiting him around a little bit.
Roll a nature check for me.
Who, me?
Yes, please.
Alright.
I will say, just to make you aware, if you have a bonus action, you can use that to second wind. If you've been damaged.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thanks. Arizona, are you doing anything else? Sorry.
I can't do anything else now. I'm
Oh,
done.
okay. Arizona.
Okay, I'm going to move. Where is it?
Oh, I'm not frightened now, am I?
Here.
You are not frightened.
Okay, cool. Right.
I
We're in
get a
business.
clean line of sight and shoot him.
Okay, solid plan. It
And it
bounces
misses.
off of his arm, yes.
And for the remaining movement, hold on. I'm going. Yeah.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
hiding.
That was a good 4. Don't worry. That's the dragon. It moves around the corner.
It rolled a
Looking-
4.
Sorry.
Did the dragon just roll a 4?
Rolled a 1.
Oh, well, even better. if I think it's what I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It rolled a 4 the first time. The second time it rolled a 1. You guys are really
Excellent.
lucky.
That's a big relief.
It comes around the corner. Looking visibly angry, visibly hurt, and attempts to bite down on Graven.
Right, you fucker.
Where is Graven? I don't see him.
Biting through your armor, crushing you down. He's right next to the dragon.
Okay,
I'm
gonna
doing. Yep.
parry that. Take 5 off of
So
that.
that's 17 points of damage.
7. Is it? If I take 5 off? Yes. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Sorry.
It's 15 piercing plus 7 cold. Yeah, minus 5.
17.
It then strikes at you with both of its claws. Missing you
Missing.
with both of them.
Alright, I'm gonna riposte that.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just sort my hit superiority dice out. Oh yeah, riposte. 24?
That's hit.
Okay, that's 14 slashing damage.
Okay. So as it tries to cram you, one hit its, you put a massive gash through and it roars up, roar! Looking again visibly hurt and angrier still. Roger the Dodger, what are you up to?
As the fear lifts from Niall, the giant hyena, he skids across the floor. His claws trying to find purchase as he swivels round, and then starts pounding foot back again. To here.
What? They can run a long way.
Well, yeah, that's a dash, so 250s. That's it.
Okay. And then Baron. Actually, as you run up towards it, seeing you run towards it, it rears up and beats its wings. And I'd like all three of you, but one of you fail. Be awkward. To roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, now I was a shield master.
You
I
are.
get I get a little bit of a bonus to this. I get to add my AC to any.
Okay.
Oh no, hang on. Actually, no, that doesn't apply because it's not just to me, is it? It's to all of us.
It is to all of yes.
So it's just a regular dex save then.
Okay.
Does my danger sense kick in? You have advantage on dex save against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, but I can see that it's going to put its wings at me. So
yeah, it starts beating its wings, and it's kind of the force of its wings. So you can definitely see that.
Got advantage on this one then.
Okay. So 19's your number.
Yeah, I'm going to fail, but
okay, so you both fail. So all three of you, including Leanna, are going to take
8 damage.
14 points of damage.
I fail 1 or 2? 1, right?
No, you're stabilized.
No,
so...
you were stabilized. So as long as you don't get your 4 hit points, you don't die.
I got damaged though. Doesn't that reopen the wounds? Or
it's a good question.
Yeah, it just knocks you down to 0 again, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you had 1 hit
I
point.
am at 0. Oh, I have 1 hit point. Am I awake?
No, actually, no, I'm wrong. When you're stabilized, you're still at 0. So if you took damage, you would go back into...
Unstable again.
Yeah. But starting again at, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah,
without
you start-
any.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
no failures.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yes, that is exactly correct. So becoming stable wipes out any previous failures or... I don't know about success. I'm not going to end that sentence with that words. But then, yes, so you are now back in that zone of taking saving throws.
Yeah.
Those are not yours. And that does count as a fail.
It does. Okay.
Yeah. And then Varen, you're up.
Okay, so Leanna is back in unstable.
She seems to be bleeding out once she's been hit by the force of this wing.
Okay.
Oh, and both Niall and Graven, you are now prone.
So, perhaps a silly question. I'm assuming if I were to stabilize her, that would be the action.
If you have a healer's kit, yes. Or you can do a medicine check. But yes, that is your action.
I think then I will. I'll try. Let's
She
try.
does have 2 turns to live before it gets dangerous.
That's
Yeah,
how
we've
my
heard that
character
one
died.
before.
Many times.
Yeah.
Well, Varen sort of having a little bit of PTSD to finding his brother dead in this very dungeon system, and having seen like Leanna die before,
Steps away.
and feeling bad about having Misty stepped away without having thought to grab onto her. Varen goes up to, dashes up to Leanna, bruised and bleeding as he is, and do a medicine check.
Okay. So you got to roll a 10 or better to stabilize her. With... I think medicine is on your thing. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, here goes. Here goes.
Yay.
Nice.
Perfect. So you have stabilized her, given her the kiss of life. She's now.
But that's not all. Varen then grabs Liana, tuning into his necromantic powers to be able to physically grab her. And then Misty steps again away from the dragon with Liana in tow.
Misty Step, super useful.
It sure is.
So I will teleport over here with Leon.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
No, that is Varen's turn over with.
Okay, then Locke, you're up.
Alright, time for some Eldritch Blasts. "19 hits, I believe.
19 does hit, yes.
That is 10 points.
Okay.
And then the next.
So you kind of blast a hole in its wing.
It's a crit! It's a crit! Because it's cursed. So even 19's crit. So that is 10, 15, 24.
Okay, so you aim for the same hole, and you an even bigger hole in its wing, and it roars out. It looks hurt now. Hurt. Do you want to do anything else?
Probably step away a bit more.
Okay.
Up the stairs.
It looks angry. Swipes out with its tail, straight down upon Graven at its feet, smacking it into Graven's back, who doesn't give a shit. Bron, you're up.
Oh, can I?
Oh,
no.
God.
Can I still do a riposte?
Maybe? Probably.
Does prone affect? I don't think it does. Does it? You can still attack when you're prone, can't you?
Yeah. Your only movement option is to crawl.
Well, I'm not moving. I'm just swinging
Yeah.
back at it. All right, I'll riposte that then.
Okay. Is that an attack?
Yeah.
And
Well.
that has disadvantage.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, can I use my inspiration point to give me advantage and cancel it out?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Oh, bollocks.
That doesn't.
No. Oh well. It was worth a go.
Okay. And then Bron.
What did we rule about using people as cover?
You can only use them as cover as they are much bigger than you.
How big is Liana, a ghost ethereal spirit?
Nobody is bigger than you enough to give you cover.
Nile is a
cover.
hyena. Hyena.
I'm a large beast.
It's
Oh.
considered large.
Anyway, look. I'm gonna move to here and take some shots at the dragon.
Okay.
That makes it. Deals 8 damage. How's he looking, Graham?
Okay, so you hit him for 22 points of damage. You do 8 points. It kind of, again, it looks broken.
Okay, I'm gonna follow that up with the second.
Kill it.
I really want to. Okay, 26. So I'm gonna take that sharpshooter feat, and that's gonna drop me down to 21, which will still make. And my damage for this is going to be 19 points.
And as your arrow flies through the air, you see the dragon take a large inhale of breath, as if he's about to exhale a large amount of cone. Your arrow flies down through its throat and comes out the back of its head, and it drops to the floor dead and lifeless.
Good job.
Ron yells out,
Nice.
"Dibs on his
Nobody died
Nobody died.
yet.
Yet.
Are we out of initiative?
You are now out of initiative.
Okay, cool. Leanna, take this. Wait. There you go.
See, you guys so worried about little old dragon.
Wait, did we say I roll it or the person I give it to?
Well, she's unconscious, so you
No,
roll.
you
it.
roll it.
Okay, good. There you go.
So
Heal 10 HP as well.
I don't
So-
think. What did you decide, Graham? I don't think I can get any healing, right?
That could be what we discussed. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's no potions, no spells, so I
Yes.
can only short rest.
God damn it, Graham.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
It's
not
fine.
the one playing the ghost character.
Well, we could take a short rest here, couldn't we?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, super important point. I forgot to tell you. So as you rush to Leanna's aid, you feel a deathly cold wind starts brewing from where the dragon fell. You can see that its entire body starts turning into a cold, icy whirlwind,
BRB, 1 second.
which covers you all in ice. And you'll blink and shudder, and as you open your eyes, the dragon has morphed into an even bigger dragon. has disappeared, and in its place lays a single white key.
Hey,
Yes. That's the key.
let's grab the key.
It's a twin key, right? It's exactly identical to the other one.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just not think about where he was holding that.
Sorry, drunk blockmates. What happened?
We found the
dragon turned into the key that
Yeah.
you were looking for.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, can we take a short rest here to recover from our epic battle?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah? Good. Okay, because I need some hit points back.
And anything else where the dragon used to be? Any kind of loot?
Oh. The only
Graham-
thing left of the dragon is the key.
Graham, would you say 2 short rests equal 1 long rest?
Well, you can short rest in 15 minutes. I mean, you're welcome to stand in here for 8 hours if you want.
God damn it. Okay. I will
So
just drink my normal.
Does Leanna wake up or?
You do have your short rest, so feel free to roll your hit dice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will probably do that.
Well,
Actually,
that was
no, that's
something.
not,
That was my very first
not
dragon.
that one because that's
Did you just say that was your very first dragon?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Good. Gotta enjoy a dragon.
Yeah. A lot of dungeons never had dragons yet.
Okay.
So, should we go into the big room and take a look? By the way, the 2 keys, do they fit with each other? Do they combine into 1 key, or during the short rest I play with that?
So you can see that the 2 keys are obviously very interlinked. They are similar in design, similar in shape, and size. They don't seem to fit together or anything, but they certainly look like they're destined for the same lock
Okay.
or door.
Is it worth looking in the icy pool, see if there was anything there?
I think so.
Speaking of which, I'm going to sneak there.
Okay, sneaky ranger.
That's not even funny anymore.
Stop on the floor.
It's like, guys, I'm gonna sneak in that room! Okay. So this wall, is that a wall or what is it?
So yeah, it's kind of like a 10-foot wall that leads around this bit here, and you can see there's
Oh, so we're on like a balcony sort of thing, are we?
yeah,
above?
basically, yeah. You can see
Okay.
down to where Arizona is standing on the kind of
Okay.
the diving board bit by the pond.
So let's just look throughout the whole room. Check the walls. Let's see if there's anything.
Okay, so you look around the room, and the room is fairly plain. It's kind of scarred and pitted, almost as if the dragon has scraped against it, bashed against it at times, but it's still standing strong. As you look in the pool, you can see that there's kind of an icy covering, which is now broken, where the dragon has come through. You can't quite see to the bottom of the pool, but it doesn't look particularly deep.
I can jump in if it's not too cold.
So it's pretty cold, but you get in there okay. You wouldn't want to spend hours in there, but it's you're a hardy adventurer.
And also, I'm comfortable in water.
Are you just sort of swimming around the top, or?
No, I go to the bottom and I just start searching.
Okay.
Since I...
So as you swim around the bottom, you find another door with the number 2 and a keyhole.
So right away I say, and then I come out and I say, I meant to say, I found the door number 2. And there's a keyhole.
Have you got the key?
I have the keys, both keys.
Yeah, try the keys in the door.
All right. I didn't see anything else in the pool, any kind of loot, anything.
No, the rest of the pool was fairly empty, almost as if somebody had placed a giant dragon to protect the door.
Okay. Then I put 1 key first.
Okay. Which key did you use?
I used... you know what? I'll put both at the same time.
Well, they both don't fit in the lock.
Okay, then I'll put the one Merlin gave us first.
Okay, which does glide expertly into the lock and clicks it open. And as you do so, you hear a... I just spat a lot. The rest of you see the water and the ice in the pool starts to disappear, and you see Locke standing by the door. The water is inexplicably disappeared. It hasn't gone through the door, it's just gone.
The door is gone.
No, the door is open, but there's no water.
Alright, we'll come down and join him then. Just go through the door.
Okay, so what order are you going to... Let's just place you in.
Yeah, I'll go in the front if you want.
The best idea.
Sorry, mate, can't hear you.
It's a great idea. The best.
What is?
Going through the door.
Ah.
Should we have... We either have somebody tanky like me go in first, or we have somebody who's very good at finding traps and things go in first.
How about you go first? Because I did not like being the front line.
Alright, I'll go in first.
I'll go second because I can detect stuff.
But I will also be looking out for anything on the floor or the walls or the ceiling. For any traps, tripwires,
Alright.
pressure plates, any of that kind of stuff.
Yep. General trappy type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head down the corridor. It's kind of a narrow, damp corridor. No, it's not damp. It's just narrow. It's as if nobody has been down this corridor in almost forever. You push down further and further until, in fact, all of you roll a perception check for me, please.
Is there a way to activate advantage or something? Because
Yeah, it's in the settings of your sheet.
Alright. Oh, it's done it anyway.
I got a 7, but my passive perception is 13.
So for those of you that have either a passive or active perception of over a 20 or more, you realise you are almost directly underneath Flamescar.
Ooh. We're going to come up under the statue in the middle.
You as you walk further and further, you eventually come across another door with the number 1.
Woohoo! Alright, let's try the last key. Well, if it has a keyhole, that is.
It does have a keyhole.
Okay.
Which
All
is,
this time
Would it be funny if we come out and there's a trapdoor and you just go through it and you're back in the inn?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Dobson.
That's gonna.
It's the cellar.
No, you're like deep in the earth at this point.
Ah.
I'm surprised you're not seeing Dwagar, freaking lava and shit.
We could have just dug a hole in
Dingy
Flamescar.
hole. Lock,
And land on top of a dragon.
Lock barges through and plunges his key into the lock, expertly opening it. And you all enter a room.
The cursed altar.
Oh.
Ignore that.
Bit of a,
Because I
bit of a
stole this map.
spoiler there.
No, it's just because I stole this map from somewhere else. There's no
Okay.
curse.
Just a dragon egg.
So you can see as you enter this room is full of treasure. I mean, full. But
Full
the
of
defining feature in this room is not the treasure, which you can see. I mean, you can see stacks of treasure, but you see in the middle of this room, on a large centerpiece, is a small, medium-sized, glowing orb.
Is it dragon egg?
Is
It's
it
not
green or purple?
It is kind of all of the colors, and the fact the
Okay.
more you look at it, the more it's swirling and darting around.
Probably a terrible idea to look at.
Niall walks over to the nearest stack of anything looking gold.
Yeah.
Starts grabbing it and stuffing it into a sack.
Okay, so as you sort of walk around the room, you find this.
Oh wow!
I'll put that on Discord because it might form out a bit better.
As usual,
I can't put it on Discord because it's over 2,000.
Dibs on the half plate. Dibs on the half plate.
No, I wasn't half plate.
It is mine. It is mine.
Carbon. Large steel shields. Huh.
It's a +1 half plate. I have to have it.
And there is a slight notice at the top that be aware of what you may or may not be able to carry out of this.
Yeah.
If you add the coins to your inventory, it'll tell you how much it weighs and if you're over capacity.
That is a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the usual tallying at the end for you guys, but obviously there's a lot of non-gold.
Yeah, but we
Fun stuff.
are probably not able to carry all that stuff with us.
Oh, we
Well,
can
all
do
of
it.
us together, I think we might.
We can do it in a few
Yeah.
trips.
And,
Why do we want...
Does anybody go and look at this table over here?
Sure. I guess we're going through
Uh,
everything.
I mean, if
Diana's-
you're asking, yes.
So Fiora, as you go over and look at this table, you see lots of old parchment, but one of them kind of gives you in fact, actually, Leanna would probably know this because she was looking for magically stuff.
Yeah.
There is I'll get. Fiora, you find this. Just trying to. Where that. This. Get into Discord. There we go. Discord. Oh, don't open it. Put it in Discord. So as she's looking at that, Leanna, you get the vibe of magic, not like one you've ever felt before. This room gives off an amazing vibe of ancient, unknown magic. Filled the kind of power. It doesn't feel like evil or good. It just feels like power. And Fiora, you find that kind of spell. You realize is a spell list of ancient spells.
Ooh, fancy.
Perhaps...
Mine.
Perhaps let Varen
that's-
take a look at it
oh.
before you cast it.
Oh no, hang on. Sorry, that's really bad. That hasn't.
It's kind of chopped off, yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to say that. It's kind of weird.
Hang on, I've got a better version.
Okay.
Can you see? What happens if I just give you this link? Go away. Maybe if I just give you this link, you might be able to see it.
That is
Ah,
much
that's better. Yeah.
Portal to the Far Realms. So you can learn all these spells apparently.
Nice.
But there's a madness cost. Okay, I'm not going to read about that.
Is that the scroll case made of a bit of human femur?
No, that's just kicking around. This is just on the table.
Okay, so that's separately. There's separately 5 tightly rolled and well-preserved arcane spells as well.
No.
That's part of the.
Oh, I get rid of it. Just ignore that bit.
Okay.
I sort of mostly proofread this list of stuff.
So I'm going to look at the big glowy thing in the middle, and I'll say out loud, I suspect this might be what the flame scar magic is, or the source of it, this thing that brings us back home.
So as you move closer to it, it sort of just... You can feel the power coming from...
I say, Varen, come take a look, let's sculpt this. You're the one who knows about arcane shit.
Varen approaches the orb and, concentrating, attunes to the magical energies within.
And I assist you.
And Leanna guides you.
And Varen appreciates it.
So you have an extra d4. You have a d4.
/R space 1d4.
Or you can just click the d20 thing.
Done. I'm bored of waiting.
20.
I had some lag, I apologize.
All right. Okay. So you take a step up onto this podium, and you feel you try and sense the magic that's coming off of this thing, and all of your learning, your preparation, your reading spell books, your studying has not prepared you for magical energy that's trying to enter your body. You almost feel a fight, sort of from your learnings to this ancient power. You don't really get any feel for what kind of magic it is. Again, it feels like an ancient, dark. Well, not dark. Dark's the wrong word. Just a kind of an ancient magic, powerful, and you feel like it's kind of almost. Well, you're not too sure, but you get a distinct impression that maybe something is being, maybe trying to get out, or you're not too sure.
Something stuck in there?
Can you see anything inside it?
Whoa, guys. Major Pandora's box moment here. I think we should be very careful.
Don't touch it.
Smash it.
We adventurers in the past have released things that ought to have stayed imprisoned.
So you'd think we would have learned.
Speaking of which, I'm going to grab as much gold as I can.
Yeah, evil knight, definitely.
As much
This-
what as you get?
If you do it anywhere near Niall, he's like, "No, that's mine. That's mine."
Guys, we'll do it as usual. We divide everything equally at the end, alright? Don't start
Deal.
fighting now.
So I get the half plate, right?
You get the other half.
You get a quarter plate.
So
Okay.
can I see it? Can we see anything inside this orb?
So as you look inside this orb, even you, Graven, you feel this ancient sort of power surging through you.
Does it feel
It feels
good?
like a tingly feeling on the back of your neck. It doesn't feel good or bad. It just feels strong. And as you look in, you can just kind of see all swirling patterns, blues, purples. The depiction on there is
I feel like it's a dragon egg, I don't know why. Do I feel like it's connected to the magic that brings us back to Flamescar? Because obviously there's some visual elements and we feel something as this happens? Does it feel similar in any way?
I'm not sure you've ever really studied the magic of Flame Scar.
No, but I felt it every time it brought us back home. So
That's true. Yes. Again, it doesn't feel like a. You're right. The magic of Flame Scar. It doesn't feel like a regular magic. It's it's not something you've ever felt before being sucked back to a village at the end of a short period of time.
Okay. Has anybody touched this orb yet?
I have just now.
You touched it, and
Oh,
nothing.
God.
Did anything
Okay.
happen?
So as Locke touches it,
Uh,
something happens.
Locke is the guinea pig that nobody dares to aim.
well, I was going to suggest poking it with a stick, but
As Locke reaches out and touches it, you see a burst of magical energy.
Locke says, "Oops."
You don't say anything.
Okay.
And we all die.
This is kind of the wrong music, but it's going to have to do.
I was gonna
glad.
say it gets intense. We're gonna
it is
die.
music.
So the rest of you
Head
get.
music.
So Locke, you just get almost sucked into this thing. The rest of you can still see him, but Locke, you feel like you've been sucked into it. You feel you just suddenly get this surge of power and energy, and you just feel like you know everything that's happened in the last thousands of years in Flamescar, around Flamescar, over Flamescar, next to Flamescar. You suddenly know why it's called the Dragon Fields.
I do.
You know what happened, why the dragons are in prison, who the Protectorate are, what this ancient magic means. All of this knowledge surging through your veins. It hurts. It feels. Oh, it's so good. It's the power you've always wanted. It burns when you pee. So the rest of you, you can see. You can see Locke is kind of. His eyes have glazed. Are like there's light coming out of his eyes at this point. The rest of you start seeing things coming out of this thing. You see. Well, you're not sure at first. It just looks like arcane energy coming out of this thing. There's magical energy. It's powerful. It rips through you, pushes through you, and then after a time, you start to see not only these sort of symbols, but people coming out of here. Are people at first you don't recognize, coming out as ghosts and heavenly figures. And after a short while, you almost double take as you see Varen. You see it first. Ralamaris walks out of this thing. He comes through, kind of nods, and continues on walking. You see three. He comes through with a smile and a general happy face.
Doesn't sound like him.
Leanna, you see yourself come and walk past. These are all things you see. You see a tabaxi fellow come skipping through. The dwarves, you see all of your long dead friends coming out of this thing as if somehow they've been sucked in here when they died, or something. You're sure about. It's just sort of just this power and energy is coming through. After a short while of this energy, it all goes completely kind of dark. It sucks all of the light out. The only ones of you that can see are those of you with dark vision. But even that, it's a struggle to see. Apart from a small, really small, kind of bubbling piece of blue light coming from the center of this thing. Locke kind of takes a step back, having seen everything. And as he does so, a blinding blue flash of light pulses out of this thing. Now, a loud noise, and you all take a step back. All of you on the podium, thrown backward. I don't know where Graham just went.
Raven, through the wall.
Super light.
Where did you go? Can you see your
It wasn't me.
I'm trying to move you the other way as you move the other way, I think. Such a
And
good-
now he's tiny. Okay.
Shrunk.
Probably can't see either.
Anyway,
Anyway,
any my stats in the thing either now. But
and as you all look up, you can see a brilliant blue light is going up through a hole in the earth, all the way up, as far as you can see.
Ooh. I bet we see that in Flame Scar now.
Yeah. Locke says that's the way out.
Motherfucker, this is Merida's beacon, isn't it?
Who?
No, never mind. It's the most annoying quest in Skyrim.
Okay, I don't remember it.
Which quest?
Merida's beacon. Sorry, Graham.
Hello. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take Locke into a private voice chat and tell him what he saw. You guys feel free to talk amongst yourselves as if it was happening in real time.
Okay, so I do have time to show the meme.
Locke, I'm just going to call you if you could leave this.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll give you the short version, and then you can probably give that as the summary, and then I'll give you the longer version at some point.
Okay.
So basically, the dragon fields you saw into the long and distant past. The dragon fields used to be a place where only the strongest and oldest of dragons would come to show their best to the other dragon. Basically, once they'd reached that point of, they'd defeated all of their enemies, they would come and fight the other dragons who had also defeated all their enemies. The dragon fields used to be a place of prosper and beauty. There were sort of large, sprawling towns and cities. But once these dragons came, they would soon turn to fire, brimstone, and ash. That's where the Protectorate comes in. They were obviously they were set up to sort out this dragon fighting problem. They have since sorted out the dragon fighting problem and locked the last dragon up away as a way to basically keep the thing at bay. Then the most powerful magicians of the time, the ancient, this all happened thousands of years ago. They built a protective sphere. No, they took down. There used to be a kind of a large summoning stick that pulled dragons to the dragon fields, so they knew where the fights were, what the next fight was going to be, etc., etc. They hid that deep in here, and that is what you've just unlocked. The beacon of the dragon fields.
So this beacon did what exactly? It was attracting dragons to duel, basically?
Yeah, basically. So you know how you would go and buy the racing times, and it would tell you where all the races are, who's fighting who, and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of that. It would link with the dragons, and if they wanted to know what was going on, they could link. But it was basically the main pull that pulled dragons into the dragon fields.
And do I feel like that means that the fact that we unlocked it is now going to bring more dragons here?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, with all of this knowledge, you gain a level bump.
Ooh, wow. That is very cool. I'm glad I touched it. Cool, okay.
And that's largely it. Generally, if somebody asks you a question, I may be able to answer it.
Okay, excellent.
All right, cool.
Cool, thanks.
That's true.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Not if you get handcuffs.
Jesus Christ.
I know everything, guys.
Anything to tell us?
Yes. So this little thingy here is a beacon that the dragons eons ago used for their duels. All the greatest, the strongest dragons used to fight on the dragon fields many thousands of years ago. And
Leanna stops you mid-sentence. And I take it that blinding light just attracted every dragon.
yes, of course. Isn't
In
it
the area.
amazing?
Oh, motherfucker.
Yes, so basically it was protected by some really powerful wizards and the Protectorate together. And we've just unlocked the beacon.
That's bad though, right?
I don't know, sounds exciting.
Look, right, mate. When you say we, right? Because this is the second time, mate.
Look, it's just like the loot, you know, like we find the loot, we share the loot, we unlock curses, we share
So
them.
at this point, you can see
We
that
attract the
Locke,
dragons.
that Locke is suddenly looking much more experienced, as if the knowledge has not only affected his brain cells, but also his general adventuring prowess. He's exerting a certain amount of, a little bit more confidence than he was. Maybe a level more confidence than he was before he touched the.
He's got some mojo.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we got a lot of money. Maybe we can build an anti-dragon garrison or something.
A dragon, a gun against dragons, or I don't know how you would call it. Dragon javelin thrower.
Big harpoon.
Harpoon, yeah, there you go. That's the one I was
yeah.
looking for. We should bring Merlin here. He would be very excited.
After we collect all this gold.
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
We're gonna need a bigger vote.
Seriously, let's turn the Vapors and Delight into the new vault. That's got like 2 floors and a lot of real estate.
We need more dimensions.
Sorry?
It's gonna be
We need magical dimension vault.
Or that.
a bag of holding or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have 2. Anyway. You know, we just killed the dragon. I think we should go find those Fae and get our shit back. I feel like.
Oh yeah. Now we can actually probably beat them.
Well, if we're 8 people.
give me a little time to prepare for that.
Should have touched that orb. So, let's bring all that loot back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can
guess
you
we start.
carry all the loot between you, or?
We can drag it.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Let's take the various rugs in this room to drag everything up.
I mean, we could.
Anyone
do a
got a
couple
bag of
trips.
holding?
No. We could do a couple of trips if we need to. I mean, I just wonder if there's a way up. I mean, we're really just above Flamescar.
Well, I can move through about 10 feet of ceiling.
There's a hole though. You could just keep floating up.
There's a hole, Graham?
What
You
light?
can see the blue light is going through something. Yeah. Locke, you would know that there is a massive hole that goes up through middle of Flamescar.
Okay,
so
how
what we
can we turn it off?
And we can't. I think. Can
Look,
we?
touch it again.
Does the
It's like
beacon
lose a level. No.
Does the light from the beacon harm us?
You could pass your hand through it. You mean?
Hmm.
Leanna will do that because she's planning to go through it anyway.
Okay. It doesn't seem to harm you. No, it seems to be light.
Okay, what we can do is I can fly up through the hole and let down a rope, and you can like shovel money into the buckets that I'll be passing down.
But I would know how deep we are. Is that even feasible?
I'm sure we can get a
How far
bunch
can
of
you-
rope.
How far can you fly? I mean, you can soon figure out how deep we are by how
No,
far
I
you
would
gotta
know
fly.
because I know everything now. Graham, do I know how deep we are?
Deep, very deep, but not that deep. You could fly up it, I suppose.
But I mean, can we manage tying ropes and a bucket to.
I imagine with your guys' creativity, you could do anything you want.
Awesome. She'll do that. If there's nothing in the vault, she'll go to Dobson, buy a few ropes, a couple of lengths.
Okay,
rope.
so so you're going up through the channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up.
Okay, so as you get to the top and go through the channel, you can still get into Flamescar, and you can see all the villagers are kind of stood around the middle of the town. The statue is kind of disappeared, turned into this light thing. They were just looking at you with kind of a gaping face.
Leanna tries to look very graceful and like she's a god, basically, standing in this light, emerging from the hole.
But as you come through, and the rest of you see this from the bottom first, the light sort of goes out and then goes out up through the thing. If that makes sense. And goes out, and then the hole closes behind you.
Oh shoot!
Lol.
I'm glad it didn't happen while you were on the way. Okay, well, I guess we'll take the long road.
Leanna will sigh and just sort of wave to the villagers.
So has the beacon
and
gone out now?
Go into her house.
The beacon has gone out, yes.
Oopsie daisy.
Leanna, I should just ask you, is it Garth night yet?
Oh shit, that was today.
Yeah, sure.
Right, I'm just going to tell you can get all the stuff back, because I'm sure you could just say, we do many trips, and then we get it all back.
Yeah.
Yep.
We could do that, yeah.
That's the first thing I said.
That's what we would do.
I believe you. And you'd probably defeat all the things on the way. So,
Yeah.
Great job, you got all that gold back.
Woohoo.
Feel free to fly over the half plate. It wasn't very gentlemanly.
What half
It wasn't very
plate?
chivalrous of you, Al, but that's all I'm saying.
What half plate armor?
You
I don't know what
rule
you're
of-
talking about.
You know the rule of dibs, right?
How much AC do you have?
Fight!
I have
I mean,
I could just say you won't get any healing from me then.
You know, I said the same thing when Graven got the shield, the +1 shield.
I give you a necklace, and that's the thanks I get.
Hey,
I see how it is.
I protect
see
you all
how
the
it is.
time. Come on. I'll protect
Let
you.
her have it.
I'll-
Easy enough.
I'm just gonna say, level up.
Sorry, what?
You did just get a level up.
Guys, I have no magical enchanted items. I've been asking for one for so long, and every time I get one, I have to give it away. Please. Tell you what, if we go get the Shadow Fae, we were gonna get a +1 shield there, and you can have it.
Okay.
Because that's Cloud's +1 shield.
Cool. So with the +1 breastplate and the shield, she'll be invincible.
even if I would still not beat Graven's 23?
23.
14.
What proficiencies do you have, actually? Anyway, we can talk about this later. Sure. Let's go to Flamescar and Garth Knight, right? Ooh, look, we're all lined up for it already.
Right, Braun. Can somebody, whilst I'm doing this, can somebody explain to Arizona what the hell is going on?
Braun, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you can.
Okay. So Garth Knight is the election night for Flamescar. So every month, or perhaps sometimes less frequently, we elect a mayor, basically. And as mayor, you have no power, but you can. Well, you can like make laws, but whether or not people stick to them is up for debate.
I think it's more that we just never really exerted our powers so much.
Well, who's gonna enforce them is my concern. My question. I don't know.
Clown
'Cause
did a lot of
taxes-
good in his time. No, the other guy.
Yeah, I know, no. But that was all voluntary.
Too many characters dead.
That was all voluntary stuff. I think we agreed on the fact that the mayor can spend the vault money more liberally
You
for
mean
projects.
it's all gone anyway. No, you're talking about the money that was raised for the outpost.
Well, there's money in the vault, and I believe that
No, the vault
the
money
mayor
is not
can use that
is
more
yet.
freely.
No, the stuff that's in the vault is our stuff. It's got nothing to do with the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, someone else might explain mayorhood then, because I don't understand it then.
Yeah, it's more on our.
Yeah.
You get to go into the city hall
Yeah.
and gloat.
Pass.
You'll be surprised how it works. You don't get to choose sometimes.
Yep.
Because my first character got elected on its first adventure, so. Or a second adventure, I don't remember. But yeah.
My character would need a buff first.
We need what?
A what?
Buff.
A bath. Oh, that cleanness is not a requirement.
Jesus. You guys are just not meant to be.
What do you mean? You have to roll in front of us openly.
I am. I'm taking a video.
Oh.
Oh, it's the Wheel of Fortune.
Ah, right.
It's going to be Horsey Joe again, isn't it?
No. Definitely not.
Ah,
Logically, it's going to be Wendy because it's been rigged by Johnson.
yeah. Bendy Wendy.
He does love a bit of Andy Wendy.
Or it's going to be that goose. Or whatever it was. Swan.
That goose, that isn't even in Flamescar.
The swan. Taking up residence. Can't remember his name now. Jeremy.
I'm afraid it's none of you.
No, it's going to be Jeremy. I know it.
Not Jeremy. Right.
Oh, FLV, my
What do you mean?
favourite format.
You have to roll in front of us openly.
I am. Can't you just watch it directly
Oh, it's the Wheel of
through? I can
Fortune.
hear it through somebody's thing.
Yeah, mine.
Oh.
Sorry. Couldn't stop it.
No, I can't watch it. Just tell me who won.
It was Sega. For those who can't
Oh.
answer.
Say
Ah,
that
gotcha.
again.
Again?
Oh well.
That's alright. He was okay last time, I thought.
That was my first time.
Well, that's
Some
not
juicy HP.
Is it?
Ow, that was loud. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's the best type of volume.
Ooh, nice XP. Oh, killing white dragons pays off.
Yeah.
That's each HP.
Yeah, we all
Yes.
get that.
So you're probably about level 4 on your first session. Good job.
Probably
I mean-
3.5.
I mean, you did just kill a dragon on your first as a level 1, so
And you're already
Yeah.
filthy rich on your first adventure. That's pretty nice.
yeah, you are level 3. Good effort.
I mean,
So I will
It was a good one.
tally all the coin, and then everything else I will put in the vault, unless there's something you want from that list of stuff.
Plate armor.
Can't believe you stole the plate armor from Pure. That's just despicable. Can't believe it.
What a gent.
Call himself a gentleman and he steals it from Pure. Oh, just the worst.
If you saw my face right now. Hold on, I couldn't hear you. I'm just busy shining my armor.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
you're a
yeah,
bad man.
I'm just gonna walk up to you, rip the necklace I gave you from your hand. Wait, there you go. I'm gonna go to my fire pit. Fuck off.
You tell him, Pure. Don't take any stick from the man.
So you got that special scroll thingy, Fio, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's mine.
Yeah,
I won't
that's
give
fine.
it to anyone.
I'm just saying I'm not putting it in the vault. That's all.
So those spells are castable by any spellcasting class.
But there's a thing about losing a level and stuff, so be careful.
Yeah, there is. Gotta read it thoroughly before I do anything with it.
Okay. Anybody else wants anything from the...
You should cast that level 9 spell. It will be fun.
I'm rolling my HP.
Sorry, what?
Rolling HP.
Oh, by the way, we have a bot on Discord if you want to do your rolling on Discord rather than Roll20. Bron will tell you the commands.
Yes, that's kind of out of action at the minute.
What?
I'll bring it back online.
You had a day off today, you lazy tart.
Can I just ask about this bot thing? Because you know there's an official Roll20 bot, I mean a dice roller bot that you can install and it just works really well. You can even roll your stats and everything. I'm using it on a different server. I didn't have to code anything. It just works. Just
Sounds
saying.
good.
It just works. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It just works.
I think it's more fun stressing Alex out about the one.
Yeah, I think it's fun too, and I like to hear the discussions.
It's called Sidekick. If you want, I'll link you to it and you can just install it.
There you go, Graham. Install that.
Install your shit. Install what?
I'm always at my next level. I'm just excited. I just added my XP.
Artificer level.
Did you level up?
Fuck off! Don't worry, I will multi-class for the first time ever, which will not
That'd be rubbish.
be very, very weird.
I think Artificer Barbarian sounded the best, but you're not dumb enough. Strong enough, one of the two.
Oh, yeah, they sounded the best, but that won't work. I think I have to do with... I don't know what I decided on.
Why don't
I
you
think
just
Rogue.
stick with Artificer? Level 20 Artificer.
Because I don't want to hear you giving me shit about it.
I mean, multi-class is still you just be half as shit. Twice as shit? I don't know. You should go for an Artificer Ranger. Really
Oh
dumb.
yeah, like that will help.
Anyway,
Yeah,
on
be
these
fine.
notes, I'm gonna have to toodle off. So, right. Night, guys. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Graham. It was a
That's
pleasure as
okay.
always.
Yeah, it was good.
Had fun.
That was
It
fun.
was really fun, thank
That
you.
was really cool.
Don't
Yeah.
want, don't want people getting annoyed at me.
I'm never annoyed at you.
I'm always annoyed at you, Graham.
I mean, I'm annoyed at Alp that he stole Fier's armor. That's all.
You know there's a +1 sword in that lot, though, don't you?
Is
Anyone
that?
take that?
Swords.
I love how you're the only one that's read it. I haven't read it.
I was reading through it, but
Who cares about swords, though?
Who cares about swords? I want
not.
armor. I need more AC. I'm gonna die.
Where did it say that?
+1 sword.
Where?
Where? I don't
There
see it.
is 3 heavily rusted iron swords of an ancient mode. One is a cold iron sword +1 if the superficial rust is knocked away. The rest are worthless.
Ooh, cold iron is good.
Oh,
Is it?
cold iron is probably not good for me.
Nice. Did you not rust away?
So, that's up for grabs. I don't want it. I've got a sword already.
Wow, I'll put it in the vault. Okay, I guess there's more stuff in the Discord than in Roll20.
No, I was getting Roll20 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The second part I didn't get. Okay, got it. That's fine.
Are we doing gold now, or are we putting it in the vault? And
No, the gold I will put in the Discord when I've divided it equally.
gotcha.
How many are we?
8.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
9. If
9?
you include Reagan. You
No.
might want to include Reagan. It's up to you.
It's present.
It's a lot of gold.
It is. Well, let me divide it first. I haven't actually looked at the actual numbers. So I don't even know how much we made. I just know it's a lot. But yeah, I don't mind dividing by 9.
Okay, cool. Well,
Alright.
it's getting late, and I'm going to get an urge to kill you all off if you stay in my house. So.
Hi.
Oh, let's go see Merlin. No, okay, fine.